What's going on, everybody? Free-to-play OG here, back for day 85 of the free-to-play account series. Happy 10-year anniversary extravaganza, whatever we want to call this, man. This just keeps going and going and going. This is an absolutely insane 10-year anniversary, having an absolute blast. Cannot wait to show you guys everything we did yesterday off stream. Put in a lot of work last night. This is gonna be fun. What's up, Raj? What's up, Sahaj? What's up, Bravo 6? What's going on, Chance? Anastasis, what's up? Nisanth, the event for the 15% upgrade starts on the 14th, I believe, so 2 weeks from today. Happy May, by the way, everybody. What's going on, Bread and Cheese? What's up, Albert? What's up, Zach? What's up, Ariel's Goober? I think that's Sun Wukong. What's up? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna check out those data mines. That sounds amazing. That's like exactly what I wanted to see. So hell yeah for Taskmaster. And I think we got just about everyone in chat. I hope you're all doing fantastic. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is a sad story right here, guys. So sad. I set up almost 500 energy to run dispatch for me last night. And I was trying to run 13.4 and I checked it like 4 times with energy 5 times before I went to bed, and I was clearing it with like 30-40 seconds left on the clock on auto. And then I set up my I think it was 99 runs of dispatch with energy on 13.4, and it literally cleared 2 runs before it failed. So I woke up with like 500 energy this morning. So I've been running dispatch this morning, trying to drain it, trying to do something. So we'll navigate that as we go. We have no boost points and way too much energy, so a little different starting point today, but that's all right. No big deal. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I got a peek in here, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I should have been watching this. We got ranked battle today, which is nice. So we got that starting. There's so much in here, I don't even know if I could keep track. What else do we got going on? All our events. We should just really pop down and see if there's anything else. Yup, scheduled. Let's see what's going on. Like 5 days out from another set. Okay, yeah, there's our world boss mission. Wow, there's the event quest. That's right, guys. There's a whole other anniversary event quest that hasn't even freaking started yet, that has a whole other set of rewards starting in 5 days. My goodness. All right. Well, I think the first thing we ought to do is grab these. Why not, eh? Very, very nice. Keep the crystals coming in. We got Black Widow for our tier 4 Ultra Whale. Kind of a weird pick, but we had some... We broke that down really heavily, and that's where we ended up going. And so far, I'm pretty pleased with that choice. I'm not going to lie. It has been working out pretty well so far. All right, let's see here. We can go in here, but I think I just collected this like 2 minutes ago. Not 2 minutes ago, but like 10 minutes ago. Oh, cool, more energy. Thanks, dispatch. Always the giver, always the giver. So this, we've got a long ways to go. I'm not gonna use tokens, we're too low for refreshes there. One of the reasons I'm running so much dispatch is, I want to bulk up our supply of Uru and obelisks and mythical cards. So besides running for CTP, P card, like 1 in a million chance, I'm also really after the 6-star Uru, 6-star comic cards and all that stuff, because we're kind of low on everything right now. Okay, I gotta watch my notes today, guys. There's so much going on. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so reminder real quick, and I forgot this yesterday, and I just want to make sure to shout it out to everybody. I took the reward and I meant to leave it. It'll have some XP chips attached to it. If you haven't seen this yet, guys, this trailer is actually like super, super cool. They released a bunch of, I won't play it all here without audio and stuff, but I guess I could unmute it. Terrible window to watch it in, so I'll let you check it out on your own. And besides, what we need is everybody to go check out this video, leave a comment, like it. Once it gets to 100,000 combined likes, views, and comments, we all get an Odin's Blessing. So get in there and do your part. Get us an Odin's Blessing, folks. It's just chilling in your notice section in your inbox. So get on that. What's up, Kush? What's going on, buddy? We got a lot going on today, man. I'm like over here freezing because there's too much. Somebody asked whether we're doing Bob or null, and I guess we can go ahead and talk about one of the things we did yesterday, guys, which is officially start digging in to the Sentry Epic Quest. So we are officially going for Bob. I went ahead and took off the power inhibiting necklace, which basically means we are go for launch on Sentry. The plan is to tier 4 Doctor Strange with the 15% discount, probably launch Gwenpool straight to tier 4 with the 25% discount, and then that next manual tier 4 we have to do is probably going to be Sentry. And I'm really excited about it. Sentry's looking pretty good with all these kind of like big boy PvP characters. More testing is needed, obviously. Null has PvE value that Sentry is not going to have, but it looks like Sentry's performing really well in PvP. So there you go. Pretty exciting stuff. So I'll be working on that sort of as we go. I'm watching the costs of it and what it's going to cost us, and I'm going to be really careful about what like tier 3 characters we're advancing manually while we're trying to build up Sentry. Watch his cost because we need to feed him a bunch of TCP and EOD and all that. Yeah, he's doing really well. Oh, in PvE? Yeah, I don't know. Like for our account, he probably would be actually. But yeah, he's not as good as Null from what I understand in PvE at all. Not even close. But I guess I shouldn't say not even close because I haven't tested this new uniform in PvE and I haven't seen anyone making videos about, yeah, testing in PvE. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I think most people just assume because he was bad at PvE in his last uniform that he's going to be in this one, but I don't know if that's necessarily a safe assumption. So, there we go. Grab that so I don't forget. Start getting rid of some of these purple pips, eh? This is looking good. I don't know if we're going to spend any more crystals today. We can get a P card reroll. We just need to get, we have one more guaranteed P card reroll. Actually, we're kind of in reroll city now, guys, because we've like completed our card set, which is just absolutely insane to say. But we've got all 5 of the premium cards we want for our PvE set. So a lot of cards are going to be rerolls at this point, which is insane. But that's where we're at. So, but I don't think we'll do that today. We've got a lot going on the stream, and we can save that for tomorrow and save ourselves some time because I do want to get to some account help at the end of the video or stream today. It may not be a lot, but I did say we'd do another mini account help, so we will do another mini account help. Here we go. Nice. Give me that. Have some of my BAM. Take it. Take it. Nice. Okay. Let's go to the inbox, yeah? Let me see here. Clients inbox. Yep. And we're going to move GBR and probably dump some energy into the things. We're not going to be able to like conquer this energy without doing something stupid. So here's our chest window for today. So let's see if we can get something good, eh? Maybe not, but let's see what we got. Because we got some chests, boys and girls. And yes, we are going to just click acquire all on this one. I'm not going to make you guys sit through 50 chests opened one at a time. All right, so what do we got though? Anything in here that's important? I don't think so. We got a 3 to 6, all the Shadowlands chests, you know, maybe some Mythic Uru chests and ISO chests. I don't see anything particularly valuable though, except the Odin's Blessing. So let's let her rip and let's see what we get. Before we start digging in here, yeah, we're looking good. We got over 100 inventory spaces, so we should be fine for the stream. Get some luck. I don't know. Which one is that? That's not a very good one, is it? I don't remember. Anyways, doesn't matter. It don't matter. We're going to be getting quite a few Odin's Blessings over the next week or so. Well, we had some inventory space until I clicked this button. Five-star cards, decent. Some hidden tickets, okay. 6-star ISO, Uru's nice. Here we go. 750,000 gold, 500,000 gold. Nice. Uru. Nice. Partially awakened. Not bad. Not bad. Those chests aren't spectacular. They have a chance to give you something really, really good, but they honestly usually don't. So, not mad about this at all. A half awakened attack ISO is actually quite a nice find. I'm not gonna lie. And then we really need this kind of stuff. We really are hungry for Uru right now. So yeah, there you go. Shadowlands clears. Let's see what we got for our OB. Which one was that? I'm sure somebody called it when we saw it, but resist. Okay, ignore defense energy attack. All right. Not very great, but not the worst either. Cool, cool. Grab everything out of here. Just some chips and a little bit of gold. We do have our selectors. I don't know if we want to get another character to 6 stars. We do, so we'll find one that we want to get up 6 stars. And then I'm gonna hold off on gathering any boost points. I think these are about to expire, though. Yeah, these are getting close. So I'll grab these when we do our GBR later. Cool. Nothing too crazy in there. Nothing too crazy, but that's all right. That's all right. Could use things to calm down a little bit almost. Let me see here. So next thing we will do, let's get rid of some energy where it doesn't take boost points. Let's go ahead and dump, take care of these real quick. Okay. Get our data for the day. I'm always like paranoid that's not going to be on the highest stage. Yeah, it is. It's on 5. Yeah, give us those emblems, man. What I'm talking about. All right. We got anything else we can just do without boost points? Not really. You got to do story mode or bust if you want to save on boost points. Everything else is gonna try to rob us. So, all right, moving on. We're gonna go do something fun. You guys ready for this? Oh, I guess I could have put together a real team. This one's decent, but this actually was a team I was using for something special. But we're just gonna run our dailies here really, really fast on stream. What's up, McFarty? Good to see you again. Always good to have McFarty in the room. Yeah, we'll see, McFarty. Just hang on the trigger, and when we do it, I'll just ask for names. And if you're there and you're ready, we'll try and get you in there, man, and take a look at your account. Account health is going to get just weirder and weirder as the channel grows. It just gets harder and harder to, like, be fair, you know what I mean? It'll just feel like there's so many people, so people are going to feel like they've been asking for weeks, but I'm one dude with one live stream. We'll do the best we can, right? What's up, Plasma? I don't know if I've seen you here before. Thanks for coming by the stream. Yeah, we got a lot today. What's up, Ray? What's going on, buddy? Yeah, we had some crazy gains yesterday. I sat down last night and had a little bit of extra time, right? So I did our Shadowlands, cleared all that out, and I went through and looked at our builds and stuff, and some of you who've been watching for a long time probably remember we've had characters, as you will, as a free-to-play most likely, that are not quite fully built, you know what I mean? When you're getting so many characters so fast, unless you're just going to throw a bunch of doo-doo on them, it kind of just takes time to get enough Uru, get enough obelisks, to get, everybody built up with something appropriate. But we had some characters that were dumpster, and we didn't know it because they're that good. That they were just doing like okay with really bad builds. So we went in and I fixed up a bunch of characters and we got some crazy stuff that I'm really excited to show you guys. Crazy as far as that's concerned, you know what I mean? It's not the same as the CTP, but we, yeah. We're going to get into it. 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 We're going to We got some goodies. Yeah, see, we're gonna... Sentry's gonna be popping us in these game modes, dude. There ain't much for it. If we run into Sentry right now, like Black Widow is not going to stop Sentry. I hate to break that to you guys. Maybe on a fluke, but yeah, especially our Black Widow with an obelisk and like crappy Uru and stuff. I don't think she's gonna take him down. The mini account help, just doing a couple, doing like 3, 6, maybe 9, but getting into 9 and 12 is like a full-blown account help. So we'll just start with 3, maybe 6, see how we do. This whole week's gonna be kind of crazy. We're doing the 10 days of anniversary of the 10-year anniversary, and on day 10 we're gonna do a live stream with the face cam reveal. We'll get the dogs on the stream and all that, so everything's kind of building up to that. On the day we get our 3,000 crystals, the last day of the crystal login, we'll do a big, just super stream. I'll stream for a long time. We'll do a bunch of account help, see if I can get my wife to pop in on the stream and say hi. It'll be fun. It's kind of our 1,000 subscribers thank you, and like combined 10-year anniversary, you know, bash. It'll be fun. I'm excited. But it gives me a little time this way, too, to get my shit together before we get there. I gotta rearrange all this stuff in this room still. Be weird to use the face cam with it set up like this. Dude, it's funny you say that, Goober. We're actually scheming a live stream series that we might do either once or twice a week, where me and my wife play PoE2 together, and we're only going to play builds that are completely built to work hand in hand, like synergy builds. So like, for example, right now we're playing a build where she's running minions, where she like buffs all allies with all these crazy buffs, and I'm doing something really similar that's not the same. I'm playing a different class that like uses commander type buffs that buff all her minions, and it's just super fun. So stuff like that. PoE2's got some fun stuff with like spells where like if you throw projectiles through somebody's fire spells, it'll light your projectiles on fire. Cool stuff like that for extra fire damage. Anyways, all right. That's enough about Path of Exile. But it'll be fun. So we might do like a duo found series is what we'll call it. You guys want to see something cool? Ready? You like it? How you like me now? Bam! Get some, boys. This is what I'm talking about. I figure I would show you guys this since I talked so much crap about it. This is what you want to be doing with season resets in Otherworld Battle. 6,430 Wario Mementos, 1,200 Rune of the Unknown, 154 swords, 2 8 rune chests, and 4,130 Battle Pass XP. Yeah. And now watch this. Let's get some more. Did you want some more? Did you want another 1,400 Warrior Mementos, 20 swords, 200,000 gold, and 180 Rune of the Unknown, and then 2 more chests with runes in them? Because you can get that. You just get the Battle Pass XP that you just got like 5,000 of for completing all these seasonal challenges. So, and a heads up, with this one, I did buy some buffs and I did level some buffs. I spent some currency to make some currency because I wanted to work on our swords a little more off of this Otherworld battle season. So if we go to our swords now, you can see we're looking pretty good on the Runes of the Unknown there. So we should be able to at least get a couple good attempts at some 5 gem, maybe 6 gem swords. Let's go ahead and grab all. Oh god, that's delicious. See what we get here. Orange, 8 green, 8 yellow, 2 green, 2 purple. Okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, so there you go. And that is how, especially on like a new account, if you've just started, I've gone over how to do that a few times. I'm working on a swords guide right now. That's the guide that we're working on. It's a difficult one for me to make because this is a complicated system that's tied into a PvP mode that I don't want the guide to be about. I just want it to be about swords. So I'm trying to really figure out how to go over this whole system without complicating it too much with Otherworld battle nonsense, right? And then there's so much to go over in this system. So, but anyways, we're not going to do this now. But one of the days this week, guys, we're going to go ham on these swords. We're going to try and get some good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 33 yellow runes here. We might be able to take a stab at a good yellow sword. Might be able to hit a good green sword. Orange is looking good as well. So we will see. Should be fun. Anyways, that's a good splash. Just wanted to do that on stream. That is a good one. So that's a good way to get your swords just beefed up early game. All right, let's take a look. I'm looking at my notes here. Let's look at some of the stuff we did yesterday. All right, so most of it's just going to be in here. So you guys saw, or some of you probably saw, I don't know if obviously everyone was here yesterday on the stream, but we got our Gwenpool to 80. And if I'm not mistaken, we got pretty good rolls on, what's up, Sanitani? We got pretty good rolls on our Gwenpool's potential. We just certainly didn't get bad rolls because I'd remember. But honestly, we've been doing so much, I can't even remember if we like got her cheap or not. But I think it was really good. Got her up to 80. Really, really nice, right? Check this out. You guys, this is one of the craziest things, believe it or not, I think that's happened so far this anniversary. I, on a whim, was just like, oh, let's go see what getting Wolverine's first potential step would look like, right? I two-shot it, right? I rolled once, missed, rolled again, got it. I was like, oh, nice. And then I go in there and I'm like, oh, that's right. We can just use Phoenix Feathers to level this boy. And I'm like, that's fantastic. So I use some feathers, we level them up. I go again, miss, two-shot, hit it on the second pull. Dude, insanity. So 2 in a row, 2 shots, right? Do the same thing. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll keep going. I use the materials, go for the third. 1 shot. 1 shot, the third step, right? Could not believe it at this point. 2, 2, 1. Level him up again. Go again, and we miss. And I'm like, for sure, we're done. For sure. 2 shot. Got it on the second try, and then you better believe the last one we just did 100% for sure. So we got a level 80 Wolverine yesterday, too, which is just bonkers, man. And we went ahead, yeah, big W for Wolverine here. Just crazy. Went through, gave the guy some Urus. I don't know if you guys knew this, but we were running him basically with no build. Dude didn't even have Urus. Because he's recently tier 3. We just hit him tier 3. I was running him tier 2 in PvP, so I wasn't really worried about like building him up yet. So we slam a build on this guy, right? Gave him Power of Angry Hulk, the right ISOs, and he's got, so, okay, so let's finish the Wolverine story before we move on, right? So he had on him, I believe, some kind of like bad mini rage, if I recall. I think is what he had. So we were hanging out, Goober was there, and we're trying a proc. So I put this crappy proc obelisk on him to try it out. And he does great in World Boss Legend. You can like figure it out. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doesn't work for me on the numpad because I can't hammer out all those keys. If I do it fast enough, it doesn't register all the key hits. And if I do it slow, it doesn't fit in the proc window. So I'm still working out, like, I don't think I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you can end up doing something where you do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the, after the 1 and 2 cooldown, you can pop in the 1 and 2 on a single target and it won't trigger your proc almost every time. And then you can do 3, 4, 5, 6. And that you can fit into a proc window on a single target. But when we get into ABX, this becomes problematic. And I think, can we do training before I finish the Alliance battle? I think so. Yeah, obviously. So we'll go combat hero. Oh, this is normal. Give me extreme. We'll go to combat hero, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here, because there's something we need to decide, right? And in order to make that decision, we're going to have to decide what we want to do in ABX here. For sure. Yeah, that's such a spicy looking team when we get her uniform. Or Sif, actually. We'll put Sif in there. All right. Let me show you what's going on here. No guarantees on the gameplay. I'm tired. It's early. As usual. A little sip of the coffee. I missed the 3 on that one. So it's really hard. You got to like really deliberately slam, 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 slam. But anyways, in ABX, you can't really do these cheeky 1 and 2 kind of things. And if I had hit the 3, I would have had the 6 available there. But you can see the regular, like, rotation. You need the 1 and 2 to charge the 6. But here's the issue. I can't go fast enough. I cannot fit the 6 in the proc. The 6 will not. It just won't in ABX. It won't do it. That was terrible. I know I'm missing other attacks. But look, you can, even with mobs around, that time it actually rotation. Yeah, that one got screwed up too. I don't know. So this is the thing. It's difficult with Wolverine and a proc. Really difficult in ABX. Like, I'm not sure it works. Yeah, because the 4 tends to clip all the mobs and hit our proc too soon, I think, or something like that. Or the early attacks are. But there you go. So with all the mobs around there, if I do it right, we can still get the proc. But then where does the 6 go? That's the issue. Because the rotation is to cancel everything into the 6 when you have the 6, but that's not an option in ABX. So, yeah. That's the thing, but realistically, I'm not going to play on a phone. Like, when we have ABX, I mean, it's really tough because I like wish there was another way I could figure this out. Like maybe just letting the 6 play there or something for a bunch of extra damage and then going back into rotation. I don't know, something, but like, no, because that gets your rotation all messed up. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, this is just testing for what we're just looking at Wolverine with a proc in ABX. And it's not super pretty on BlueStacks, I'm not gonna lie. It's frustrating though, because it's really just the 6 skill that's the problem. I could like deal with the rest with Get Good, but it's getting that 6 skill, even if I slam it perfect, I can't get it in the proc. For some reason, I think it's the way the 6 skill starts up, right? He does that like scream, the roar when he starts up, and it causes a delay that's not letting the proc line up or something. I don't know, but it doesn't. It just won't work for me. And I'm shocked that I can make that work, and that's why it's so bothersome, is that you can get this, his normal rotation works fine. It's just with the tier 3. That was terrible, but still got it, I think. I don't know. So, the reason we're talking about all of this is we have 2 CTPs of energy. And Wolverine would love a CTP of energy for World Boss Legend, and he would probably score like a beast in ABX with it, but he won't score as well as he would with a Rage or maybe even a Mini Rage. I think he'll score better than a Mini Rage with a proc, just because we can... I don't even know, though, how you operate the 6 skill. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you even fit the 6 skill into ABX? He's proc-friendly in World Boss Legend, and even then it's a little difficult, Ultra Whale. But it's when you get into ABX, I find, like I was just saying, like his normal rotation is fine, but as soon as you try to cancel into the 6 skill, his tier 3, it just doesn't work. The proc never lines up for me. And that's bad, too consistently for me to think that's going to work in ABX. So, The other option we have, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that option. We could put a greed on him or something, but you need a mighty greed, and we don't. Like, I wouldn't invest that into him because we're building Sentry. Either whether we get a mighty conquest or a mighty greed, whichever one it is probably going on him first. We're not going to be that discerning of a customer as a free-to-play player who's only got one native tier 3 character. Yeah. So interesting stuff. I don't know with what kind of haste I want to put a CTP of energy on this guy. Maybe I'll do a little more testing with the proc. See if I can figure something out. Maybe I'll talk to Bob Sarge and see what he says about Wolverine with the proc. because we may be better suited to just put the CTPs of energy somewhere else and give Wolverine, I don't know, something else. All right. Lots more to talk about. Sorry. So we started the Sentry Epic Quest. That's great. I put the characters we need to be watching up here. We're going to get these uniforms, of course. 1, 2, 3. Went ahead and worked on Black Widow. Got her built up some. I was able to get this obelisk, and it's not very good. This isn't good for her, but it's better than what I had. What I had was absolutely terrible, and this at least gives her guard break immunity and some HP and a shield, which are PvP relevant-ish, which is good enough for a brand new start. So we got her built up a little bit, and then this is one of the big ones. We went through and we were talking about Hulk last night, and we still cannot decide for sure, and people can say whatever opinions they want in the chat, but until we figure out some kind of way to get definitive evidence or testing or somebody who can explain exactly how it works, I'm still not sure whether or not Hulk actually gains attack from attack stats. There are really, really high-end players building Hulk with attack stats, and not like, oh, I had nothing else, like they're intentionally giving him attack stats. So I'm not sure. However, they are all stacking as much HP as possible. The issue is that you can only get 3 HP Uru, I believe. You can get the 2 HP Uru and then a heal. The HP, Odin's Blessing. And after that, you have to equip something else. But if this did nothing, then a bunch of these players wouldn't be equipping Odin's Blessings with physical attack. They wouldn't be equipping physical attack Uru. So I'm not sure how his stats exactly scale. It's really annoying. Exactly. I don't know, Bravo. I thought it didn't. At first I thought it did. You can see I put attack and HP Urus on Hulk because that's how I thought it worked. Then we thought it didn't. So I was like, oh shit, I screwed up. And now I have no idea. Now I'm totally lost and I don't know which it is. But what I can tell new players and everyone else for sure is that HP is the best way to scale his damage. So increasing your Hulk's HP is definitely more essential than increasing his attack stat, if his attack stat even matters. However, the reason we're here, ba-boom, boys, read that and weep. Read it and weep. Cry to Yamada. If you don't know, that is insane. Just in case you were wondering. Maybe you didn't know. Maybe you looked at that and you were like, what the hell? It's just an obelisk. That's about as... I mean, so this could be higher. I think, a little bit. And this could be 1%. And then that is the best obelisk, as far as I know, you could possibly get for Hulk. So he won't be getting a rage anytime soon. He's doing just fine right where he's at. That's for sure. We got other people that need the rages that don't look like that. That's the other thing to point out, and I'm pointing this out for good reason. We got Power of Angry Hulk here. We got Power of Angry Hulk here. We got nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. We got Overdrive for our Captain Marvel. We got Overdrive for our Black Widow. We got... I believe I rolled Doctor Strange into Overdrive from like Hawkeye. We've got Overdrive now on... I think we had Overdrive on her. Oh, even Tony Baloney deserves some love right now. Even Tony Baloney deserves a little love. It's that special time of year, you guys, when ISO 8 sets are discounted, so I made sure to go through all of our big players and try to roll Overdrive, Power of Angry Hulk, whatever they need. So... nice, man. Grats, Saj. I cannot wait, you guys, to build up our Strange, to get a rage on him and build him up to tier 4. That is our like key to getting past 13.5 dispatch, I think. Now, Hawkeye, I didn't have it checked, I thought. Did I check Hawkeye? I thought I didn't. Oh, well, it's not like it matters. It just stopped on it, but... or did it just show me what he has? No. When it stops on the last set that rolled. Hawkeye. I hate doing this on stream, but I don't want to forget. So apologies and thanks for your patience while we deal with it. I know it makes a kind of an annoying sound. Hopefully the volume isn't too bad. And it's like flashing at you. It's like the worst thing ever. You guys got to watch this crap when you do it. bad enough. Watching me do it isn't exactly awesome, but it's really important that we get these sets rolled. Things like Hawk's Eye was like sabotaging some of our characters. Guys, just wait till we get to our Gamora. I won't do this all day. If he's going to be stingy and make this like take forever, we'll just move on, but gonna try and get it. And we got to kill a little bit of time. There we go. We got our... I was just trying to spend gold for the timeline quest. Wow. Tony, my friend, you truly dislike me as much as I dislike you, huh? We've developed a hate-hate relationship. Hate, 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 hate. Yeah. If you're brand new, I should have mentioned that. Thanks, Sahaj. And that's why some of our characters have Hawk's Eye is from the first discount. When we were brand new, I wouldn't just be rolling for these two sets. I'd be rolling for all three of the attack sets. But where we're at now, we're moving into level 80s, tier 4s, yada yada. Now I'm going to be a little more particular and I'm start looking for Hawk's Eye, or excuse me, Power of Angry Hulk and Overdrive. And we also are sitting, like we're looking pretty good on gold. It's we really want to keep it high because we're going to be building Sentry, so we really need to have that gold base. But we do have a little bit of disposable income right now. All right, Tony, you might win here, bro. I'll just bugger off. You can keep your Hawk's Eye. You can keep your skill cooldown 10% overcapped or whatever. That's fine. Tony's got to be special. Yeah, this is the last one for Tony for now. I'll get it later because A, he's being a turd and this is taking a lot of rolls, and B, does not make very good streaming content. Anyways, yep, we want to get rid of the Hawk's Eye for sure. Combat Master sucks. We should probably, maybe we'll go a couple more times. Just, we don't use Tony though, so we don't even have to. I'll roll it off stream. We're not using him for our World Boss Legend clears anymore, really. And we could have upgraded this a long time ago, but we didn't need to. Picked up a couple of the gold cost uniforms for Shadowlands. This uniform made my tier 3 Venom just rock his Shadowlands stage. Fun stuff. What else? We did more. There's more. But wait, there's more. This is the big one. Our Gamora was built like a dumpster outside of a restaurant. She had terrible Uru. She still has a couple slots now that we're working on. She had Hawk's Eye, bad ISO 8s, like a couple bad ISO 8s, and she's got this obelisk. This girl got done dirty. Like, she is so much better than I've advertised her on our streams. So now we've got her built up. Check this out, though. I love this. So we're going to be overcapped on some stats with her. There's nothing for it, and that's just fine. But we can replace this ignore defense obelisk so easily with a CTP array energy, and I say we do it. There aren't a ton of energy targets. She does massive damage. She's the most proc-friendly character I think I've ever played. I think putting a CTP of energy on her when we've got two is a really good play. And I rolled this a couple times and managed to get the 30-30 200 proc, which for us I think is good enough to go ahead and equip. What say you, chat? What say you? Let me put a thing up here. Let's do a thingamajiggy, a poll. Just yes or no. That's all it is. CTP O NRG on Gamomo. What say you, folks? We've got 2 CTPs of energy. I'm questioning the one on Wolverine. And CTP of energy targets are not as common as Ragers, that's for sure. I'm pretty sold on this. I just like to see how everybody else feels. And then we got to roll up our other... This one looks like dog do. The thing here is the crit damage and ignore dodge are low, but we don't have a lot of obelisks to reroll. So I'll just leave it with the 200 proc for now. Looking good. Yeah, I think we're safe to go ahead and equip an energy on this girl. And she'll just be one of our main World Boss Legend clears most likely for now. We'll probably take her to 80 and just slap her in one of those spots. She's just so strong. And she does work for us in ABXL, so... ABX, I think. We don't use her in ABL, do we? No, not really. Although I should. I think she does better for us than Gwenpool right now. And with this CTP of energy, she's probably going to absolutely rip things up for us. Ooh, I'm nervous. Do we even have, like... Yeah, we've equipped one CTP. So this is our second CTP equip on the account. With 80% of the chat backing us, 76%. We're going to go ahead and equip CTP of energy on this girl. I don't think it's worth making a mighty energy for us right now. That would be a bit of a stretch. Like more power than we need on any character. Yeah, so exactly. Let's just do it. Our 30-30, 200% proc going on our Gamora, replacing this piece of doo-doo. 30-30, 200, equip. Okay. Ignore defense. So yeah, we actually like stay overcapped. Or no, it's ignore dodge. Perfect. So we were like, were we 30 over? Yeah, we'll miss. We'll have to equip a couple Uru, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it at all. And we also have like our card stats are about to be like way better, and we'll get a lot more stats that we're missing. Yeah, I think we're good. We're gonna lose a lot of flame resist here, guys. All right, hell yes, let's do it. Toot toots. That's great. Strike up the band. Gamora's looking sassy. All right. So I have a feeling Gamora is now going to absolutely shred this game. Let's see our details. Let's see what we're looking like. Perfect. I love it. I thought the math was just about right there. Yeah, I know. Poor Flame Resist. What's up, Polly? What's up, Jermaine? I didn't see you guys come in. How you guys doing? Yeah, I know. She's going to get burned. We won't be able to use her in Mephisto, but she'll be good everywhere else, right? So we do have... she's not capped on attack speed. And we do have a couple more... we'll leave her dodge. Her dodge doesn't really matter. She's never getting a rage, so... not too worried about the dodge. I think we'll just put a few more attack speed Uru on her really quick in these last spots. Oh, let's do one of these. And one of these. Yeah, one of these. There we go. There we go. Oh, so close. Oh, you... Do I have any, like... I don't think I do have any crit damage. I do have a crit damage Uru on her. Haha. Goodbye. Do it. Just do it. Let's just take a big one. Let's do it. Show me. What? Is it 130? Oh, I thought it was 125. I always think it's 125 for attack speed. Because none of my characters are ever capped on attack speed. We're going to have to get it from cards. There's no way, but still. Looking good. It's still what we need. So it's not like we're wasting Urus. We don't need crit damage at all. So, looking absolutely spicy on the Gamora. And I think that's about all the work we did on our characters yesterday. My goodness. It was a lot. At the end of the stream today, Aerogamer, hey, we'll get you in there too, brother. I even have you on the list, my friend. I've got your name right here, ready to go. Okay, so we've got Red Guardian. They apparently made this easier. Let's get some materials. Why not, eh? Let's check it out. Yeah, I don't really have anywhere to be today necessarily, so we're good to do, you know, a 2.5 hour stream or whatever to do account help. And we'll make sure to get a couple people in today. So you just get the energy now when you hit Devil Dinosaur. You don't even have to, like, collect the orb. I could probably be attacking with Red Guardian. Like, doesn't he have, yeah, like some... Exactly. Oh, I hit him with the 2 too soon. Did we get it? I don't know. What's my rotation? I'm gonna die. I'm going for the high score, motherfucker. I'm going crazy. Is keeping this one guy alive stopping the other dudes from spawning, or do minions just stop once you kill them all? Oh, it looks like they just stop or spawn on intervals. Interesting, intervals. Or maybe you get a break after you clear them for a second. Oh no, don't stand in that, bro. Oh no. I don't know if I need to be punching him. Could just be running around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huge damage. All right. I tried to do it like Wolverine. It didn't work out. Yeah, you can just kind of 3, 4, 5, and then like let the 5 play out, and then you'll be ready to protect yourself again with 3, 4, 5, and you can leave the 1 and the 2 available so you don't miss your cancels. Because I'm bad, so I'm like, ooh, I don't think I want to use my cancel. Although they cool down so fast on Red Guardian, the 1 and the 2, it's pretty wild. So you'll probably be good. No, no, wrong way, bro. I got like so focused up there for like nothing. What, like, whatever. I'll like beat some dude because I tried really hard. No, what do we got here? Why does this? Did I get all the rewards already? And I'm just tripping? Oh, I did. I'll be danged. Because it's 250 still, right? From the light. You don't see the light when you pick it up now, just because you're like spamming the ability, so I wasn't counting. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like we got it all. Wow. Well, there you go. How'd we rank? Top 21. All right. Looking good. Not really, but that's okay. Let's check out our timeline quest. We're going to keep this moving. Keep this moving. I've been keeping the energy drained. I think I said this, but I'll say it again. What's up, Dark Knight? I didn't say that. I'm saying that now for the first time. But with this game mode, you really want to keep this from capping. So like last night before I went to bed, I tried to spend it out. And because these timelines, even after you finish everything, you can keep going till the event ends. and keep getting these non-first clear rewards. It's insane. You can keep coming through this and just getting materials until the event ends. So keep using your energy, because you'll get way more than enough to combine 10 times. Make it through everything you need to do to get like the CTP and all that. If you can get through all the requirements, which are super cushy, by the way, on this one, way easier than the last one. If you can get through all those requirements, you can just keep on running for materials. And on new accounts like this is part of what helped propel this account. Like from the get-go, this event happened in like the first or second week of our account, and it was absolutely huge for us. 3 at once, yeah, and we're at 2 at 11, perfect. And then we'll split here again, and then we got to come down Tony one more time, and then I think we can build our serum, and then we can get to the hidden route. I'll have to check Thanos vibes where the hidden route is. I don't know if it's, I imagine it's here and it branches again, is my guess. But there you go. Very cool. And that event is rocking for us. I can't even keep track of where all the materials are coming from anymore. But even after all that, so yeah, this is what's so crazy. Even after taking 2 characters to level 80 yesterday, we barely touched our tier 3 materials. We barely touched them. We used some life seed, but we still have well over 3,000, which is it's like almost enough for 2 tier 4 characters. I don't know. We might get a uni Sahaj. It depends. I'm not like trying to milk everything, but I do want to spread it out over these 10 days. And that premium card reroll is like a guaranteed cool event that we can do. So I might hold it for another day. And then as far as other uniforms, look, I don't know, guys. If I'm being real with you, the smartest move for us right now might be to just get a CTP of Rage. The sooner we get, well, we can't get it right now. That's the thing. We could, but doing so. I decided that we're probs not with these. I just think that this doesn't provide enough. She's great and her leadership's great, but we can't get her newest uniform because it's seasonal. She's limited with who she can support, and the people she can support, we can also already support the crap out of. Wave just gets dunked on because she's just like she's a good support, but there's too many great supports, if that makes sense. Multiverse Saga, Cap, in my opinion, is if you're planning on playing for any length of time, like, 6 months, a year, this is the best purchase like in the game, in my opinion. But let me explain that. It takes a long time to get all the rewards out of this that you can get. You get a bunch up front, but the rewards you get up front maybe don't feel like they're worth 5,200 crystals. It's the long game with this pack that is so good. You get all these rewards on this track from all the emblems. Not all. It stops like for free-to-plays, like where I can't get emblems from the shop. If I had every emblem I have access to now ranked up, I could get all the way up to this Odin's Blessing selector. So that means this pack gives me the opportunity to get an Odin's Blessing selector, a premium card every day, yada, 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 yada. And that's just one track. There's 3 of them. So I think this is one of the best purchases in the game, but you need to be able to play long term. It's not something that just pays you out everything up front. However, you do get a lot up front as well. So you get Franklin Richards 6 stars. By the way, this guy is a beast. I mean, like when you get him, I don't know, man. Shadowlands, some PvP maybe. This guy's got some weird, he does some weird stuff. Like he's the only bot on any of the bot teams in team battle that was like, I had to look at my screen and go, what is going on? And it was because this guy was stuffing people at 6 stars, level 60. So crazy. Yeah, Alliance Conquest, exactly. And now team battle. I think he would be okay because you could set up, we'll see. It'll pan out. Anyway, it's just a cool thing that you get. A decent 6-star character. He can't go to tier 4. But there you go. That's what I think about that pack. And now I lost where we were. But that's all right too. We were talking about Timeline Quest. Who knows? Who knows? Let's keep it moving. Let's look at our world boss. What do we got going on today? Now that we've got these beefy characters, let's go beat someone's face in with them. It'll be fun. Fun. All right, so first day, I want to see what Gamora does. We're going to do her justice, and we are going to try and give her an actual support today, which she never gets, ever. And we will give her a poo character. Somebody's got to carry the poo. There we go. So we're going to run that. Stage 9, right? Because, yeah, better be stage 9. Let's give her some proper-ish strikers. She's good on all her stats, so all she needs is damage. Or, like, attack speed, if we had it. Just ignore dodge. Sure, why not? Give her damage. And then use up some cruddy strikers. Okay. Let's see how she does. I don't know, guys. See if we get it. Might be our 100-second challenge. If we don't, we should already have the 100-second challenge from our Thor. Let's tear it up. Where are you going? Yeah. Definitely doing some damage. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, I think she's going to do really well for us. Oops. In a lot of game modes. When's someone saying yes? Who told me that? That is so weird. When are you using the team up skill to like juke that? Oh, I could have got him there if I didn't chicken out. I got scared. Yeah, she's gonna do really well. She's doing well here. Like, don't get me wrong, she's doing great. Not as good as Thor or anything. I'm actually surprised. It's a little lower than I thought it'd be her damage in World Boss Legend, but it is this World Boss Legend. We can see how she does against some other ones. I'm not unimpressed. She's definitely doing good damage for where we're at. Keep in mind, we don't have a lot of Pierce or anything like that, so that clipped him hard. 330? Yeah. You can stay, Gamora. You can stay. You can stay in the house. Looking good, man. Looking good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. She's gonna cook. And I'm really excited about ABXL because I think she's actually gonna like really perform well for us there. Especially ABX. I think she's gonna do really well. Okay, next let's cook with this fella, eh? He's just got this crappy proc obelisk on right now. It's so bad. Oh, sure, Anastasis. I got you, bro. Check it out. It's, you go into your legendary battles, and I believe for Mr. Fury, it is the Captain Marvel, the original Captain Marvel one. And you go into the battle, and when you enter the Colonel Fury stage right here, you can, oops. There it is. When you hit start, it offers you this splash, which has the uniform, but it'll also have the character. I own all these characters, so I can't show you, but you can buy them right here for like 1,500 crystals, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. And the same is true for down here. The same thing is true. So if you go to Valkyrie here, you can do, oops, is it Valkyrie? Someone else, you can buy another character, at least one more. I didn't mean to go in here. Tear it up, Valk, get it done. I think you can buy Valkyrie the same way. Maybe I just picked the wrong stage. One of the stages will give you a pop-up for Valkyrie, but I prefer to get these characters from this character from Dimension Missions. You cannot get Nick Fury from Dimension Missions, so definitely something to consider. The plus button. Did I miss it? Anyhow. there you have it. All right. Let's go back to our world boss. Oh yeah, and don't forget today the ABXL resets and timeline battle resets if you want to vote. Also, clear your Shadowlands if you haven't done it yet. I should have told you guys yesterday. Or no, I shouldn't have, but you should have already started doing it. And then get it done today. How did I end up in there? Being brain dead? Brain rot, anniversary brain rot. Alright, alright, alright. Let's give this guy a go here. Let's... We got at least some kind of like... We could give him Fury. That'd be pretty funny. Who are we stealing Nick from if we give it to him? Oh, Black Widow. Sure, sure, sure. Let's give him Nick Fury today. That'll be fun. That's good, good, good. Real good. Do. Sure, and well, we'll leave one physical for Hulkster. Probably, yeah, Winergy guy is probably the answer there. Should have waited for the dash. That was my bad, my bad. Oh, I missed the 3, you son of a gun. Numpad, you wily goose. Sure, we're just gonna do 5-6, I guess. If I could do his rotation, I could do some damage. Just gotta actually hit the dude. Crappy proc obelisk, go! Did I hit it? Did I actually get it? Yeah, I think I actually got that for the first time at like ever. And that one got all wonky, but... Shink, shink, snicket. Wolverine! It's really fun having a character like this in World Boss Legend. Because they just heal so much and stuff. Awesome. Not bad, not bad. He's looking good. Yeah, I still don't know about Wolverine with CTP. We can wait on it. We don't need to rush, that's for sure. So we will just wait on that one. Who's next? Who's next? Doctor Strange, are you up? What are we doing? Strange, Black Widow, clear, and then Thor. So Loki's out? Could it be? I don't know. Loki probably... Well, Wolverine and Gamora did not have a lot of trouble getting that done. I'm not gonna lie. They kind of whooped him. So maybe we won't use Loki. Well, maybe we won't for a little bit. We'll see. Dude's been rocking it for us in World Boss Legend for months now. Yeah, there's no other, like... We don't have much support left. We could use Red Goblin. Why not, right? For fun. Who else are we going to support with him? We've only got heroes after Doctor Strange, so... 2045? 4040. I don't know. I don't know which is better. Huh. Probably the 45 energy attack. 5% extra energy attack over the extra ignore dodge. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'll need ignore dodge. Pontificating, I suppose. Energy attack there. Sure. Move faster. I got this uniform, guys, yesterday for Shadowlands. Major W for Shadowlands. This uniform is weird. It, like, makes him iframe indefinitely. So he just like doesn't die. It actually went from making this guy useless in Shadowlands to me at a tier 2 to actually being able to clear a stage just from getting this uniform. Very cool. 500,000 gold. All right, good enough, good enough. Get some potential for, yeah, that's Falcon, Sam Wilson. Yes, sir. What's up, Chad? You Sif Uni for your support buff? Just kind of delaying the crystal spending, I guess, because, like, I have to weigh things right now. We could get a... There's just things we could buy, and as we're still getting small amounts of crystals, I don't want to buy out a uniform that we're going to get, for sure, but, like, we don't really need it. We need it, but we don't, like, need it. We're not going to get some extra rewards if I buy it now. If I wait 4 days, we won't have missed anything. So. But yeah, she would be very good to pick up, and we are going to pick her up. Oh, whoa, 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 fingers. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's, whoa, whoa, whoa. All over the place. What is going on here? Like, deep breath, fingers, deep breath. Whoa. That is all over the place. We keep hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've been playing like more than one character that does that. Let's be responsible here and not lose our strange to this stupid safety dance. I had to get to that 4 quick. I don't want to die. Oh, I forgot my 6, but I suppose I didn't need it. Oh, we can do the cheeky stuff with the 6 here, I think. Middle. I wonder if I could have just killed him there. Is that where you can just like use the team up skill and like I could have fought through that move that he did there and beat him up? But then those big yellow pillars come down and kill the living crap out of me, so questionable. All right. Yeah, but one thing you can do here, if I can pull it off, is that. Which I absolutely love. I don't know why I love this trick so much, but I do. Even though it's like not even that great of a thing, it's just hilarious to me. Good day, sir. Oh, yo, you should have hit the 5, huh? He's like, you're gonna skip out on the 5. I'll make you do another rotation. All right. Good and done. Yeah, somebody get this dude a rage. Strange's stats are looking good. He needs that rage. Gonna be a big one. Going to be a big one. Alright, let's do you. I don't have much juice to give you. But I don't think she needs a ton of juice, I'm not gonna lie. We'll give you some spider friends. There we go. Max HP crit damage juice. Perfect. Yeah, God, that's the worst leadership. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. So bad. But I like our new Black Widow, so I'm gonna use it. Let's see here. Yes. Yes, yes. Good enough. Good enough. That's kind of where I land too, Kush, but don't tell anybody. I don't like buying old uniforms. I don't even know. I'm just like spamming her skills, dude. I don't even know. I still, if you I don't know if you're supposed to do the 6. It's the 6 first, right? And then you cancel it. Ow. Yeah, and then where's the 6? Yeah. 5 delay, 3, 4. And then where's the 6? Yeah, 6, 5. Okay. Thank you, sir. We talked about that yesterday, but I done forgot. Get him, Spider-Man. I'll let this guy boss you around. Instant cancel on 6. Okay. I saw him hit him. I was gonna say, dude, do not give me that crap. Fucking up my proc, messing with those other skills. I don't even know if I don't have a proc. What am I talking about? That's why she's doing so bad comparatively. She's wearing nothing. She literally has an HP proc with a shield. I was like, what? That makes a lot of sense. No, it's really not, dude. She's naked. She has no proc. She has no rage. She has nothing. She's naked. As though I am honestly not super disappointed. I'm pretty sure you need to have, like, you know, custom gear on her for her to do damage. Or at least impressive damage, right? Because you're not gonna do super. I mean, and I'm also playing her like absolute crap, absolute crap. So don't judge my girl. Don't judge her. I want to get her. I'm looking for like a guard break mini rage or something, or a guard break proc is what I want. Something that just gives her some kind of damage proc plus the guard break immunity. You know, kind of like a mini authority or whatever, a mini, like a mini CTP. But it's going to take time to make it, so. For now, I just gave her something slightly relevant in PvP. Well, we might use Loki. It doesn't really matter who we use at this point. We're on stage 9s, like, we're cushy. We need to push. We need to go to Jean and Kang now. Now's the time. The time has come. Yeah, we didn't even use Hulk. Huh. So there you have it. Yeah, he's 45 too. Doesn't matter. Here, take Loki. Tier 4 strikers here. Let's see how fast he dies. This is our last run, yeah. Let's see how fast he dies. Yeah, for sure. No, I have no doubts that we can kill Jean and Kang. The reason I'm ready to unlock them now is I want to push Kang. I want to start pushing Gore and Kang. That's our next goals on the free-to-play. Of course, we want to push any World Boss Legend we can higher, but those are the two we're actually going to target pushing. I thought he was going to cutscene me. That's why I held on to the 5. He's gonna. Yeah. Yeah. And I've played a lot of Jean. I'm not worried about Jean as much as I'm worried about Kang. And I'm not even worried about Kang. I just have to learn Kang, basically. I've fought Kang before, but not a lot. Like, he had just come out, basically. Oops, messed that up. But lo and behold, it don't really matter. Cook him. Cook him. Oh, no, no, no. You got this, bro. Cook him. Cook him. There we go. Nice. Almost had it in a minute. Yeah, Jean, I don't know why, but Jean never really bothered me too much. She's pretty annoying, though, especially to learn. She's irritating as hell. Awesome. All right, we're looking good there. Oh, we're still dying for boost points that we don't have, but that's okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Woo! We talked about that. Okay, let's go look at ABX really quick. Let's just knock these out. Do our gameplay real quick. Do our gameplay. A man thing in there. We got Blast Villain, Speed Human Female. Ooh! Ooh! Fun. See how Gamora does there. Okay. No, I'm not going to use Widow over Gamora. Widow won't score shit, dude. She doesn't have an obelisk. No. She needs damage. Oh, Gamora's alien. That's right. So maybe we will. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wonder if, yeah. Gamora's an alien. Damn. So it's either Gwenpool or, right, because is it hero? It's not hero. It's just human. I have to look at it again. Human speed female. That was it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I might throw something else on her. We'll see. The guard break immunity is nice in PvP. Oh, is it hero? Golly. What a picky day. What was I using on this day? What the hell was I using? No. That's not right. It's not a hero. It's speed human male. Female. Yeah, otherwise, we wouldn't have had a cover, you guys. We wouldn't have been doing it. Yeah, you can use Gwenpool. It's, yeah, there's no hero requirement. But there is a human requirement, so no Gamora. Yeah. And I've recently learned that you can actually exit ABX and AB. Can you exit ABL as well to change characters now? Confirmed. It's not just Alliance Battle and Alliance Battle Extreme, it's all three. You can actually exit out of the mode, change your characters, and go back in without bricking the run, without not being able to get rewards. Alright, my guys. I'm happy I learned that, because it didn't used to be that way. For people who don't know, if you exited back in the day, it bricked your run. That was it. Whatever you had done before you exited, it counted that as your actual entry. And then you could do it again, but you were just doing the challenge, the record thing, where you couldn't get more rewards. So very happy to hear that, because that means we can try Black Widow. And if she's absolute ass, which I am sure she will be with no damage proc of any kind, we can switch it up to something else. Okay, so what do we got? Silence, and he's good to cover his own cancel, right? I'm pretty sure. Leader's the only support we could use here. I've been thinking about leader. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we're going to end up with more mega rank up tickets than we have tier 2 tickets. And he's one of the best options for a mega rank up ticket when you don't have a tier 2. You know what I mean? Like if you were looking for somebody who would give you value from a mega rank up ticket without the mega tier 2 ticket, leader is awesome. Yeah, we don't have anything here. You can either do that and get nothing here, or we can do that and I think we get attack speed and crit rate, but we lose all attack. Very exciting. Whoa. What's up, Scout? 5 tier 3 characters, mostly 70 level and one. Yeah, with your level 70s, it's probably account power cards and stuff, Scout. I think this is it, right? I don't think we have like any other techs or anything right now for this. There's nothing to use. No supports, nothing. Yeah, Blast Villain, oof. Oof. We can use leader, but he won't do anything. for us, unfortunately, because our leader's still 1 star. Yeah, you have to have him 4 stars to get the support value. Yeah, we don't get it, so all he does is lose our all attack bonus from having 3 6-star characters. Unfortunately for now. Yeah, not yet. I was just talking about, and what's up, Ahmed? Good to see you, brother. I was just talking about that, how like he's a good target for a 6-star rank up ticket if you don't have a mega tier 2 to use for the character, you know? Like if you end up getting a bunch more 6-star mega rank up tickets, which you should, than mega tier 2s. Yeah. Anyhow, let's get this started. My bad. Let's get this rolling. Just chit-chatting. We need to hurry up so we can get some account help here. Oh, God, brain. Come on. 6-4. 6-4. 1, 2, 3, 6-4. Too fast. Slow down. This super weird sweet spot I have to get into with these rotations, where you're depressing the keys fully on each one. You can't roll on my numpad or it doesn't do them right. Alright, into the middle he goes. And we can get our silence cancel. I don't know where it is on the skill, so I'm just being safe and waiting a second. There we go, right away. Instantly cancels it, super easy. Thought I had the 6 on that one, not yet. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. All right. Nice. Use the 6. Full skill. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still kind of delay on the 5 sometimes habitually, and I don't need to. And I need to start getting good at using the tier 3 skill, the rotation it's going to be up, instead of waiting for it to be up and then using it on the next rotation if I want to get better scores in ABXL. For sure. I think this next one he'll have it up. Nope, one more. One more. Gosh, I do not do very well with Strange. It's crazy. Well, I screwed that up. Hopefully I can get to the cancel in time at the boom. I don't even think I'd take this score. This is awful. Could do much better. We got our 7 mil. I'll probably take it. But lots of room for improvement. Lots of room for improvement with Doctor Strange. But we'll take it, because we're not going to get to 10 million with him right now. So 7 million will do just fine. But yeah, lots of work. All right. Yeah, let's sure, see what she looks like. Yeah. What is that? Oh, poison damage. Yeah. That makes sense. What's Elsa got? All attacks? Oh, physical attack. Gotcha. Okay, well. All right, my friend. Oh, Marvel Rivals grind, dude. You should connect with my wife, dude. She plays Marvel Rivals all the time. Loves that game. She plays like every day. But anyways, have a good one, Dark Knight. I wish you luck. That game hurts my feelings. I can't play it. Mean to me. Yeah, dude, I know. I got to get a rage on that sucker. Get him tier 4 and get him cooking in ABX and everything. Honestly, in all modes. All right, let's see how we do here. Oh, and I think I actually have Widow set up with a PvP tier 4 striker too. I think I canceled that a little too soon. It's funny, it kind of doesn't matter how I do my rotation, really. I mean, it does with the buffs from her skills, but since I can't... oh, I didn't even check for, like, a cancel with her, duh. She doesn't even have one. So, probably not going to be the play. But... And, like, can't even do nothing, you guys, without a PvP build at all. You gotta have something to score something. Not gonna score something with nothing. We have, so look at this. We have no cancel for this day. Yeah, we gotta use tier 4. So we will use Widow. Ew. Who can we use is the question. What do we need? Is it Snare? Okay. This shit, no, this has bleed and incapacitation and all that shite. Loki's got it. I don't have like a lot of matching instinct for her, I don't think. Oh yeah, I do. I have tons. What am I talking about? They're all justice. Wow. Okay. So... Fracture paralysis. There's snare for strange. Could use strange. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Destroyer. I think strange is the pick. I think that's good. That should work fine. There we go. There we go. Now we're at Bixen. Or Abelin. This is just a tragedy though, man. Oh, I thought for a second that was gonna be it. Yeah. Can you even get? I don't think you can get what I'm after, can you? Did guard break immunity used to roll as an orange stat and they changed it on obelisks? Well, that's what I'm looking for, Sahaj, but I don't think I have it. I wish I had that. Can you even roll that? Because yeah, you can roll that. You can roll that. But wouldn't it have 2 icons then? How can you can't have one with 2 icons, can you? You also have it? So is it an energy proc or is it like a rage proc? But it's green. Yeah. Yeah, because it's one of these stats and you can double up on these. Just like that. And like this. Oh, yeah, so you could, but this is crap, and it's mind damage. I mean, we're just so low on obelisks for the most part. It's, like, brutal. (13-1) dispatch. Oof. Yeah, that's Scourge. And he is a pain. I don't... remember exactly what Scourge has. Immunity to Charm and Web. Thing's garbage. Alright. Yeah. Does it, I'm sorry, did you guys answer what I asked? So like, will it roll with 2 icons if you have proc and guard break immunity? It can roll with 2 icons? Interesting. No. So does it have 1 icon but both things? Yeah, is it like just display the proc? We actually could do that, Sahaj. That's not a bad idea at all. Not till next fall, or you can use the seasonal tickets for it. So not till like I think it's November, October, November. and get base stat as guard break. So wait, okay, that's what I remembered. I remember you being able to get orange guard break immunity. Is that still a thing? Is that how you get it? You have to roll a proc on a obelisk, yeah, that has an orange stat of guard break immunity, right? Am I remembering that correctly? I think so. Yes, okay, so that's what we're after. That's what we want. That's what I don't have that we need so bad, because then I can re-roll it for a proc. If I'm sitting there trying to hit both up, I mean, I don't even know if you can. That's, I think, how you have to do it. So, let's go here, let's go here. Sahaj had a great idea. We've got a ton of this stuff. All we do is spend it on bios here and there. I think we're finally in a position where we can go in this shop and we can actually open some ISO 8 chests, which is crazy. Or not ISO 8, sorry. Get away from that. Custom gear chests. We're searching for a guard break immunity, orange stat, so we can roll guard break immunity proc for Black Widow. 1% for an extreme. Actually not the worst odds. They're not good. You're going to get a lot of 1 stars from these. Is this 2.7 for 10 though? That's not bad. That's not bad. We can get, yeah, because we're going to get, oh, we might actually be able to get it, which would be huge. I was tripping on that yesterday. I was like, I swear you could get obelisks that had guard break immunity as the orange stat. And then I saw 2 of them roll with it as a green stat. And I was like, can I skip these? I don't know that I can, bro. Oh, yeah, you can click the button. You don't like the drama? Yeah, and I found 2 with the green stat, and then thought that they maybe changed it or something. I was like just weirded out by it. Super weird. I prefer to look at it through this window. I don't know why. I just prefer to look at it this way. So, yep. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da! There it is. That's what we're after. Yes, sir. There we go. There's another one there. All right. Wait, no. That's not it. That's got guard break immunity on the green stat. Wow, we only got 1 out of all of that. That's crazy. Got it, though. We got her. We got her. All right. There it is. There's our guard break immunity proc right there. I think we'll go a little higher than rare, though. I don't know if I want to put that on a tier 4 character, eh? Whew. There's a guard break immunity mini rage. But again, 0.5. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope and nope. All right. So let's re-roll this a couple times then. Yeah, we're on this one. We can, I don't have a lot of food here. I kind of do and kind of don't. Like a lot of these are locked. This one's okay. But even this, like we're almost past the point where we're going to be equipping a lot of low ignore dodge roll, 0.8 crit rate with recovery rate obelisks. Like this is just okay. It's not great for us anymore. This is absolutely reroll fodder. Nope. Listen, wait. Oh yeah, this is one with it here. Mind damage. Yeah. Go away. Yo. I mean, we probably stop there for now. Because we don't have a lot of reroll options, so that's pretty spicy. Yeah, we keep that for sure. And I'm going to put it over this for sure, because this is just kind of placeholder garbage. Where did my boy go? Where's my baby? Where did it go? There it is. There it is. We are going to replace this max HP obelisk with this guard break immunity, 0.9 crit rate, mini rage. Let's go. That's more like it. That is more freaking like it. Yeah, when I have a lot more boost obelisks, like reroll attempts, we can try to get something better than this, because we actually could land something significantly better But it would be really hard. We'd be looking at like low chances of actually hitting something better with that. In fact, at that point, I would leave the obelisk she has alone and just make yourself another guard break obelisk and roll that one. Don't mess with this one because it's quite good. You don't want to risk bricking this and having nothing. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Arena, Alliance Battle, Legend, go. All right. Now we've got a cancel. We've got an obelisk. Let's go. Let's get into it. Okay. Much better. I needed to wait a little longer there. I need more spiders to come out. I was a little too soon on the cancel. That one might have been a tiny bit early as well. There it is. That's what it should look like. Yeah, so I think we've missed quite a bit of points, actually. Got to delay just a little longer for the spiders to come out. Move, move, move. Did we miss a mite? No. Next one. Where is it? Shouldn't it spawn right now? Nope, not yet. I want to save my tier 3. There it is. We're going to be late getting to it. That's alright. That's alright. We should still get it just fine. Move out of the way of that. 0, 6, 5, 3, 4. Get in there. Hey, that's pretty good for our account, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've also never played her in this game mode, and she has guard break immunity. So I think Black Widow is going to end up being exactly what I thought Black Widow was going to be. Most impressive in anything. And that's exactly what she is. Although I'm not going to lie, guys, that's not a bad PvE performance for a PvP character. Let's be real. That's like not bad at all. I could. Let's before we yeah. World Boss Legend. Yes. But I do want to move on. I don't want to. We got to do account help. So I want to make sure we do that. But yeah, let's try this again. Let's see how we do. Now that we have some damage, an actual damage proc. Oh, this is going to make it look ridiculous. Give her normal strikers. I do want to give her some strikers, but we'll give her something a little more in line with what she would get if we were typically doing World Boss Legend, right? She would not be taking 3 or 4 tier 3 and 4 characters into World Boss Legend with her. Man, thanks so much for hanging out, you guys. Every once in a while, I keep the chat much closer to my face than the actual like statistics of the stream. There are 105 people in here. I can't thank you all enough for all the support. You guys are amazing. I forget to say it sometimes because I don't look at that number very often. But wow, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Slightly different with an actual obelisk, eh? Just a little bit different. Little bit. Bro, that's like, yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, no, no. I'm stuck. She's like, I'm not going to stop killing you, bro. I know, like, dude, they didn't used to have these modes either. It was brutal. Like, when you couldn't test anything. That's like what I'm remembering, is when you couldn't exit ABL. There was no, or ABX. There wasn't even ABL in the game, to be honest. I'm going to get hit. Oh, she dodged it or something. There wasn't even ABL in the game. And you couldn't exit ABX to try another team. You could start over, but you could not, yeah, anyways. You get my point. It just used to be so brutal with the testing, and now you can like actually test your characters when you're just hanging out, which is so nice. Let's go over to Nick, because I think you are actually going to fuck this up for us, Nick! No. No. Bad Nick. Bad Nick. Bad both of you. Finish. Yeah, she does quite well. She would do well. Very nice. That was actually like a really clutch obelisk. I think that's going to be really nice for us. I actually think that's going to really spice up her PvP performance for us. In fact, here, just for funsies while we're here, I know we got to move on, but we never do this on stream, ever. So let's do it. I'm not going to do all these. I just want to show you guys one. So this is what we're running right now. At this point, I let Hulk go in first, and I anchor with Wolverine because he does a really good job coming in at the end and just busting up that 5 skill, and then he's got the revive. It works out super well. That team is going to get absolutely obliterated, but we'll show you what that looks like. Not pushing timeline battle just yet. Still just kind of doing things on auto. We got a lot going on, so yeah. Watch this tier 3 Strange wrecks my whole team. It'd be hilarious. Pew. Oh. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't even... Yeah, we have it now, too, huh? We could swap it in. Let's see. We could just... Oh, it's so sad. Victor would be so sad. But, we could just swap Wasp in here. Her leadership is decent. All defenses? All right. Yeah, swap. Don't do it, he says. We're definitely going to try it. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. This looks like much more fun. This looks like much more fun. Like there's consequences. Vic's like, no! Dude, there it is! Vic. You like that? Yeah. Vic likes that. He's like, in your face. Oh, damn, get there. Yes, sir. Get that 5. No. Hulk's goated. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, tier 4 Hulks might be, hey, you know, I don't have any PvP stats. I don't think I have a single bit of HP on my cards or anything. I got nothing. Yeah, this team's probably going to clap us, dude. We'll see what happens. Bro, you can yeah, you know, Black Widow's the best PvP character in the game. She actually killed Sentry in his new uniform, so she's goated. She's the best. She's the best in the game. Yeah, Hulk is punching her hard though. Hulk is definitely giving her grief. But you guys, he's combat. She's speed. They're tier 4. It's not shocking that Hulk is killing our Black Widow. It is not like, yeah, I've already, so what happened, you guys, is I added Black Widow to my team and then ran this on auto for 2 days or whatever, and got a win rate of like, just like a crazy win rate for the first couple days. And now we're actually fighting actual characters, not like just total garbage. This is actual PvP characters that can actually kill us. I'm looking for just like something else though, because yeah, Hulk's gonna clap us. Carnage is probably gonna clap us too. Typing is a big deal, but not everything. Hulk might have some secret sauce. Wow. Yeah. That Carnage is not naked though, at all. Maybe he is. Man, that Carnage did some work. Woo! Cleaning it up. There. Pity. Tier 2 Wasp better than Tier 4 Black Widow. Confirmed. %, confirmed. Tier 2 Black Widow better than Spider-Man. Better than Miles Morales. 100%. I don't want more bots. I mean, this isn't really fair. He's probably still going to clap her, man. That type advantage is a big deal, and she doesn't come out the gate. Like, timeline battle is not her mode at all. Like, this is where you want Spider-Man, because she's going to come out the gate with, like, out a lot of protection, and these combat types are just going to shred her as soon as they can get through and get some damage in on her, because we have no HP, no reduction to it at all. The damage just cuts through and destroys us. And it's going to happen over and over and over again. She's going to have much better luck in a game mode where some of the attention goes to anyone else. And she doesn't take all the damage from combat types right to her face. For sure. Ooh, this will be fun. Tier 3s, though, it's not really, like, it's a weird comparison. And this really is a terrible game mode for her. And like I said before, dude, she's not going to be the best at anything. She's not even going to be like extremely good at like much of anything. Look at Miles just clapped her. That was crazy. I have to look into like what's going on too, because she should do better than this. And part of it's going to be supports and stuff like that. Like, we're not utilizing any real good PvP support or anything. And I wouldn't use, that's the thing, I wouldn't use Black Widow in timeline battle. Like, this is not where you'd use her at all. Her main use is going to be in the new game mode for us. Yeah, dude, well, in these modes, bro, it's just like clippity-clap back and forth. You lose to the weirdest shit. And just... Yeah, but no, her exactly. Her auto-rotation is not utilizing her iframe ignore skill very well. And I don't know if... sometimes it's surprising what can like change the way a character's playing. Like attack speed or skill cooldown can sometimes be an issue. I think she's capped though. But yeah, she's still got a long ways to go too on her build. I forgot to like... Yeah, we are gonna get there like right now, guys. Good morning, honey. Oh.
Wasn't fighting.
She wasn't nipple nibbling?
No.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Funsies. And then we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here. I just wanted to make Black Widow look bad for a minute. Still with the combats, man. At least this one. Watch, he's probably gonna kill her. Level 70. I actually don't remember that. Not quite yet, my friend. Give us just a minute. And we will get to some account help. If you drop it now, I won't write it down and it'll just drift into oblivion. Yeah, like, where's the 4? That's what she needs to be opening with, is the 4. She's gonna get clapped here, I'm sure. She doesn't have the skills ready. Oof, yeah, that's gonna clap her. No, no good against the null. No, no, no. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah. But, well, we'll see. Oh, yeah, Wolverine. Dude, immortality and revive are so overpowered in this game. It's just ridiculous. No character without immortality or revive is going to come in here and look impressive. Straight up. Not Spider-Man, nobody. Hell yeah, man, Shadow. Glad to hear that. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, she's got uses. This is funny. This was just like a display of like everything that fucks Black Widow up, frankly. Combat types for days, Hulks, Wolverines, like everything. Where we want to be utilizing her the most. Oh gosh, I'm just gonna... Forgive me, guys. Forgive me. I don't want to leave one entry here. There, this will be appropriate. Let's let her lose to Spider-Man and Sentry. No, she is what she is. She's not... I mean, I said it even when I was contemplating getting the character. Like, she's just not the best. She's not going to be the best at hardly anything. Yeah, Spider-Man's going to clap her. Timeline Battle is like her worst PvP mode by far. Wolverine, however, might come in here and do some work because Timeline Battle is not Wolverine's worst game mode. But Bob's got to show up and let us know. Let us know who's king. All right, let's let me drink some food so my mouth doesn't like disappear, dry up on us. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to take like 3 or 5 minutes to pee and get water and stretch my legs and all that jazz. And after that 3 or 5 minute break, we will come back and we'll do some account help. I don't have anything to do, right, honey? Okay, so for like a little bit, we'll do a little bit of account help. Oh, you have to go to work? What time are you leaving? What? When you feel like it? Perfect. Okay, so we're going to take a quick little break. I'm going to take care of my needs. We will come back. Take care, Sahaj. Thanks so much for hanging out, my friend. Appreciate you. And we'll do account help as soon as I get back. So let me go ahead and set this up, doing something while I'm gone. And we will be right back, guys, and we'll get to the account help. Is AB Gamer still here? AB Error Gamer, are you still here? I know it's been a while since we saw you. I'm just curious if you're still in the stream, bro, because I want to make sure we get to you with the account help. We'll get you first if you're still here. All right. Man, there's a couple people with AB Gamer names. I think this is the guy that's... You're the guy that's been asking for like weeks, right? Or was that the other guy? I think that was the other guy. Oh, it's another account. Got you. Okay, so you are AB Error Gamer. That's you. Okay. Cool, cool. Awesome. Sounds good. All right, my friends. I'll be right back. All right, are we back? We're back. What's that, honey? No, I'm good. All right, let's get to it here. Let me get my headphones. Bam, there we go. We're locked in. Day 10 of the Crystal login. We're gonna do face cam. We're gonna do a super duper duper stream. Dude, we've got so much going on, you guys, that I literally can't remember to do it on stream with you guys. I keep running into things after stream, and I'm like, God, we got to get to doing that. So much going on. Let's see if we can't get some cheeky rewards here. We haven't done these in days and days. And after the change, we've got like, yeah, 6 chests we can open here. Let's see if we can get something decent. Let's go. And then we are going to head straight into account reviews here. Nice 6-star Awakened ISO there. That's sweet. Nice Uru as well. Cool. Not too shabby. Not the best, obviously. Not what we want, but better than pipe enhancement tickets, as far as I'm concerned. Alrighty, guys. So, here is the deal. Go ahead. Let's see what we got. Go ahead. I've got AB Gamer here. Go ahead and put your names in the chat if you want us to take a look at your account. We don't have a super duper fair way to do this. I don't even think I apologize for that. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. We're using the honor system here. If we've looked at your account already, please let other people have a turn. This really isn't for flexing. This is more about helping new players and free-to-play players with their accounts, and anyone who has actual questions. So even if your account's developed or whatever, but you want help with decisions or anything like that, yeah, we got you, AB. We're going to do you first, brother. We can help you out. And please don't spam, guys. You can just put it up once. It'll be fine. Especially since way fewer people than I thought put their names in here. So, is your ID Rorona Zoro X, or is it just Zoro X? I feel like Rorona is not part of your name, my friend. Well, we'll find out. Maybe it is. I didn't think they could be that long. I'm gonna grab this last one. All right, let's get to it. So that's our first 3 right here. You can go ahead and stop spamming them if you want. And we'll grab 3 more after we're done with these first 3. I just do them in chunks of 3 because otherwise I'll end up with a list that I can't complete. And we'll have leftovers and it'll just feel bad. So I only like to take down names for what we can actually get through. I don't think that's you. I think we missed, AB. What you got? Give me your account name one more time, AB Gamer. Because I don't think that's you. 10 years ago, level 1. I think I either missed a number or got the wrong name or something. Is that not what I just put in? Is it like agent? Like I need to copy the agent part? Ah, is that what's going on? I see. There you are. There you are. Okay, so returning player, you said, just returned 1.5 months ago. Okay. 88 on the agent level badge. Let's start here. Okay. So, right off the bat here, you've got 1 PvP card and 1 PvE card on your set. We can kind of just ignore these because you definitely want to replace all 3 of these with better cards as soon as possible. Marvel Zombies, Loki, Agent of Asgard, and P cards. These are rough. Like, this is brutal. You want to get rid of this as soon as possible. Either Marvel Zombies card will do you a lot of favors. For sure, Marvel Zombies 4 or 5. And, yeah. Getting rid of some of these really bad cards would be huge. Keep in mind, moving forward, like, you can build a hybrid set for your cards. At this point in the game, I definitely don't recommend it. It's easier to just like, so we're at an anniversary now, right? So let's say you just get through this anniversary, you update some uniforms, you know, you get all these P cards from the events and stuff, and you start putting together a PvE card set, right? It's going to take you from this point probably anywhere from 3 months if you're insanely lucky, or 6 months, maybe even a little longer, to build out a PvE set for your account, right? Well, that'll get you to Black Friday 2025. And that might be a great time to consider picking up your second card slot, and then you can start slotting PvP cards into a second card slot. And the game now allows you to go into a menu, the supplied content menu, and decide which content uses which card set. So you can then set your PvP cards to be active during all your PvP stuff, and your PvE cards to be active during all your PvE stuff. This is looking good, or like better. This is the only thing on here that I feel like is like what you want right now. And you could definitely re-roll the options on this like immediately. These are super bad, and you've only got 4 quality. So find some mythic cards and re-roll this. If your dispatch, it looks like you're kind of needing to get back in the groove. So if your dispatch sectors aren't caught up, push in dispatch, my friend, as hard as you can, to try and get more mythic cards coming in, more materials, more gold, more, you get the shop refreshes with mythic cards in it. You get the tokens from dispatch. All that stuff adds up. All the extra materials, X-Men materials for crafting cards. Swords are looking better than your cards, to be honest. 666 cooldown reduction. Ayo. 6.66, excuse me. Yeah, this, you just keep going kind of the route you're going. You've got one of each color. You want to just keep going for more gems, and keep in mind that you can use 6 gem swords that are garbage, bricked 6 gem swords, to re-roll the stats on these swords to try and get more cooldown if you want, to try and get cooldown from your swords, which is something I definitely recommend for people. Yeah, because I thought this might happen. You've got some power here, bro. If you get your cards and your swords straight, man, you will be cooking. You've got really good characters here. Tier 4 Venom with his new uniform, Tier 4 Gwenpool, Tier 4 Thor. Yeah, looking good. On cards, you want to... Have you seen that guide on the channel? I've got a huge guide on cards, which looks like it would really benefit a player like you. Just going through it, it breaks down the whole system. From mythic cards and how to craft those, to where you find them, to P cards, how to craft those, all that stuff. But you want to be looking for at least around 30% cooldown duration. So the way this works is there are 3 major sources of cooldown duration on your account. You've got the alliance you're in. If it's leveled up, which it should be, will give you a bonus to cooldown duration reduction. Your swords, you have the 6.66% there, give you cooldown duration reduction, and then you need to make up the rest on your cards. So you need to make sure that you're capped, and the cap for cooldown duration is 50%. So between all of those elements, you just need to make sure that your characters are being capped on their cooldown reduction between your alliance, your cards, and your swords. So you can see here, I've got the 50%, and we're just like barely overcapped on it. I think I have a couple characters that are just shy, just shy of the cooldown reduction cap, and that's okay. Yeah, like this. Not optimal, but it's okay. But yeah, you just want to make sure you get that situated. And then the other stats you're going to be looking for, and this is account help for like everybody who's in a similar situation. So if you're looking for account help, some of these will help more than one person. Ignore defense. This is the other big one, and you're looking great. You've got 36% here. You're going to be adjusting your cards a lot, so these stats will like dip and come back up because you've got a long ways to go on your like actual cards you have equipped. But you want this to be capped at 40%. Or around 40% to reach the cap, on your characters. So get cooldown, get ignore defense. Then you kind of need, so you get your pierce damage, and I'm assuming you know a little bit about pierce and how to get it, just basically that it's really, really good, and you craft 3 blue stars on any premium card to get the pierce damage increase. Pierce damage is incredibly good. It basically does a percentage of damage with no defense reduction. So the enemy that you're hitting has essentially, it hits them like they have 0 defenses, which is incredibly good. That's my understanding. I'm still learning some of this stuff. And then you want to push into your like all attacks is great, physical attacks is good, energy attack is good, crit rate and crit damage are good, but the main things to cap are cooldown reduction, ignore defense, and then pierce is god, as well as the other stats. Whew. I'm assuming you're looking at maybe tier 4ing Strange with the 15% discount, which I think would be an incredibly good idea for your account. Gives you a blast villain, fits really nicely into the characters you already have. And then after that, you can look at maybe, I don't know, after that, your options are like, you have some great options here. You've got great uniforms here. It's looking good. Like, I don't know if you want to build Captain Marvel. She's still meta without Scarlet Witch. If you have Scarlet Witch coming up, you can use her, but she's an expensive build that takes a while. So you may just go with Captain Marvel. Your Null is already level 60. I'm not sure if you plan on finishing this guy out. Okay, cool. You're going to do Hulk for the 15% discount? Because I would do Strange if you can. This is the only time you're going to get a 15% discount on a native tier 2 character. So you're actually going to benefit more from that discount by doing Doctor Strange than you will from doing Hulk. And you could use the anniversary 15% on... Yeah, okay. I might have missed you saying something about Strange. Anyways, yeah, I would do Strange with the 15% discount from the event and then use your account discounts that you get, your native tier 1 discounts for Hulk after that. And yeah, I don't know, this is a tough call at this point. You've already got Null to level 60, which is a pretty expensive investment with Gears at level 20. So you may want to consider just going with Null. He's still very, very strong. I would do some research on that choice. Just keep watching what happens with Sentry, you know, but you're invested in Null a little ways, so. Yeah, there you go. And Simac said that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe if you consider all game modes, yeah, but I know this guy is not like, oh, well, Null's done now. It's not like that. Null is very, very strong. So, it's okay if, thanks for asking, Ben High. I really appreciate that. I don't mind if people put them up once, as long as people can be responsible and just be like, hey guys, just throwing this out there in case anyone needs help. One time in the stream, it doesn't bother me. But when I see people coming in the stream and that's the only thing they're saying, and they're saying it 5, 6, 7, 8 times, that's when it gets problematic. So I appreciate you asking. And no, I don't mind if you just share your code one time for people to use. Yeah, I think that's about right, Vic. I think that's about what it's going to come down to. I think the 1v1 scenario with Sentry might play out a little more in Sentry's favor, but again, we'll just see over testing. But it's not a full, like, Null's bad now kind of situation. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, AB. I would probably go with Null in your situation. I hesitate to tell people definitively what to do here, like, make that choice for you, because it's a huge choice. But you've already got Null to 60. Like I was saying, with the gears, this is a heavy investment already. So you kind of might as well just build Null up. Yeah, I like what Vic says, because it's almost like that. This is like enough investment that maybe it's worth it to build Null, but also Sentry's a little stronger in timeline battles, so it's up to you. You just kind of have to make that choice. Just consider the investment you already put into Null, I would say. And hopefully we won't make it through more than a couple of these. So let's take a look. Who do we got here? That is an incredibly difficult name to pronounce. Whose account is that? Yes, Barry, that's what we're doing right now, my friend. Well, Sentry, I believe... Well, yeah, no, if you already have the investment in Null, he's probably going to be cheaper, yes, for that account. Sentry is cheaper, though. Does the owner of this account want to claim it? Oh, there you are. There you are. I see you. Perfect. Yes, it is a random name. There's a good joke about that from a comedian. All right, let's go. Let's go. So this is PvPE looking. PvP. Interesting. Energy attack proc. Ooh, man. A lot of that going on. A lot of really bad optionals with good quality. I see that a lot. I get it, but I also don't particularly like it. This one's, I mean, this is nice. Nice all attacks too there, but too bad it's not blue. Yeah, I don't know if you want to just like, you just came back? Okay. I don't know if you want to just refine this set a little bit into a full PvP set, it looks like. It might be good just the way it is. This isn't really my expertise. I mean, I don't see an HP proc. I don't see Avengers number 9. I don't see Gwenpool, and I don't see Marvel Zombies. So you don't have the 20% HP proc on your cards. And I know that, I mean, yeah, usually people run the Luna card, I think, splashed in their PvP sets, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's exactly what Vic said. That's what I'm not seeing here is kind of the new Avengers Luna setup for PvP. But it's not bad. Yeah, you could take out White Fox and Black Panther, exactly, and replace them with a new Avengers number 9 and Luna Snow, and you would have a ballin' PvP set here. And then if you want to build a PvE set, you can just save up 1,000 crystals, unlock that second set, and start working down that road. And then, yeah, with this, the only thing I can say is, like, you know the basics of what you're doing. I question sometimes the poor optionals with high quality because I think it's worth it to invest the time and energy to get the mythic cards to roll these proper, where you get like 5, 6, 7 quality with good optionals. I know it can be a challenge. You're so great. Thank you, honey. I know it can be a challenge, but it's worth it in the end, I feel like. So it's going to be hard to roll off of 7 quality if you have like relevant optionals, you know what I mean? That makes it hard. What's up, Desmond? What's going on, brother? Thanks for coming by the stream, my friend. But yeah, other than that, it looks like you've got like a basic knowledge of what you're doing. I would watch for Avengers number 9 and Luna, and maybe consider swapping out White Fox and Black Panther for Luna and Avengers number 9. Swords are looking good. 6.9 cooldown. You got a lot more room for cooldown here if you want it over your cards. But other than that, you're on the right path. You've got, so here, see, this is why, guys, I don't particularly like this strategy. I don't hate it, like I wouldn't tell people not to do it, but I don't like it. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pink gems. And that is costing you blue gems. This is costing you all attack. 2 of these are not even contributing to your energy. I mean, you know, I'm just like breaking it down for people. So if this was a 4-gem blue sword, you would be much better off than you are now. And that's kind of why I like having 1 of each color, because I feel like with the amount of stuff we're given from the seasons in Otherworld Battle, it's pretty easy to just at least get up to 4-gem swords of each color. But you're doing pretty dang good here. I would just try to roll a good blue sword and replace one of these 4-gem pink swords with a blue sword is what I would recommend. You're always chasing like just the same color on a sword, right? Like the optimal setup for swords is 1 sword of each color with full solid gems of that color, right? So a 6 green gem green sword, a 6 pink gem 6 sword, a 6 yellow gem yellow sword, right? And that's the optimal setup. And then after that, you can start min-maxing these stats because you can re-roll these stats on the swords without changing the gems. And then you can start paying attention to what actual stats you're getting on these. Like you can roll lightning damage on these. So if you're using Miles and Thor for 2 of your World Boss Legend clears, ayo, that ain't hurting. Take it easy, Ahmed. I hope you have a great day, my friend. Thanks for coming by the stream. I appreciate you. All right, let's head into your characters here. You got Sentry Boy. Looking good. Looking good. Regen's not looking amazing. Mighty Regen, huh? Interesting. I think we were talking, Desmond's here. We were talking about this yesterday, I think, that like maybe a Mighty Greed for accounts like ours, like mine, and maybe a Mighty Conquest, I think we were saying, or a Brilliant, obviously. But I'm pretty much going to say Mighty across the board and just kind of pretend that Brilliants don't exist on this series because, yeah, for those of you, if you know, you know, right? So yeah, and then a Conquest for more developed accounts that have more HP and can take advantage of the tankiness of the Conquest. A Conquest will likely be better, but a Mighty Regeneration I don't think is the play here. and authority. I would be just careful with your, like, learn a little more about PvP CTPs, unless this is all old stuff that, yeah, and it will work for you time to time, but if this was the right CTP, it'd be working for you, like, way more of the time, is all. Yeah, just watching which CTPs are going on which characters. A lot of these aren't bad at all. At all. Yeah, you generally have got this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't, look at all these rages. Rattle the cages. My goodness. Rattle the cages. My goodness, dude. That's a lot of rage. That's a lot of rage. Greed on Sentry. Okay. Or null. Excuse me. On null. Nice, nice. I mean, this is one of those accounts when I look at this, the only advice I can really give you, yeah, is to just double check on all your PvP CTPs. Make sure you're, you know, whatever. It looks like you might have some crystals to unequip something from time to time, so maybe not like the biggest deal ever for you. It looks like you're getting ready to tier 4 null as well, which is cool. Who are you planning on using for the discount? I gotta hurry. I'd say you got super lucky. Yeah, and especially with the new game mode, guys. Sorry if you can hear me chewing. I apologize. I'm so hungry. Yeah, what's going on, ISW? Good to see you, man. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of account help. Maybe Wanda? Maybe taking Scarlet Witch up? Yeah. Yeah, a native tier 2. I think that's a good choice. Why not, right? You're PvP heavy. You got Null coming up. You got Sentry. You got Surfer. I mean, you're pretty well taken care of there. So, the ABX meta. Yeah. There you go. I think that's a pretty good pick. That is Vic. It's the whole gang, man. It's the whole gang. All right. I think it looks good, man. It looks really good. So yeah, just optimizing those CTPs if you can, of course, if you can. I think Null's a good choice still. I certainly would still tier for him. I think Wanda's a great choice for the discount. It's looking really good. Your characters here specifically look really good. And then you could do a little bit of work here and have a really, really good PvP setup going. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Hopefully you found some of that helpful. I got to keep rolling here. I'm going to try and at least get in 3 more after this, and we are kind of going slow. So let's see if this whole name was a ID. It was. All right, level 75 agent level. Take a look at your cards first. So this looks like a new account. This looks like you're just getting started. Yes, you're just getting started here. Do we have this account's owner in chat still? Roronoa Zoro X. I do want to see that, but I don't know if I'm going to have time, unfortunately. Hopefully we can find this player. I don't know if they're still here. There you are. Perfect. So this looks pretty decent, man. This is a good start. For sure. All basics. Hit crit rate, ignore defense. Yeah. Yep, and you're crafting over here. That oh, it's green. It's green. The poison resist is the blue. Boo. But yeah, this is a great card. So crafting this up. Crit rate, yeah, beautiful roll here. Low quality though. So eventually you'll want to re-roll this. Bonus options here for sure. Great card. This one could use better bonus options. So yeah, you could, this one, the bonus options are pretty good. So I maybe would just leave it for now. This is a win hit proc, which I actually kind of like for new accounts, but it kind of loses value as you go. And then this one has the proc you want. So you definitely want, when you get a few more mythic cards, to try and get the all attacks proc on this card. It's very good. All right, let's take a look at your swords. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, you got them rolling. 4.44 cooldown duration already. That's nice. Get you started with some CD. If you haven't done that trick with the season rolling over yet in Otherworld Battle, highly recommend it. Excuse me. Going in there and doing your daily clears and then just using clear tickets and setting up a team to just meet all the seasonal requirements and then letting that run a bunch of runs, you'll get basically that splash I got this morning was from doing that with like 1,500 runes of the unknown or whatever. It's super powerful and you'll end up with like 4-star, 4 gem, 4 gem, 5 gem, 4 gem, 3 gem, 4 gem kind of stuff, or 5 gem, 5 gem. I mean, you'll just end up with much better swords if you do that. Yeah, because you end up just throwing a ton at them. Nice. Yeah, you've got a lot of premium cards coming. So if you're going for a full PvE set, this is a great start, and you want to just be looking out for things like Luna Snow, Ghost Rider is huge, White Fox is good, Baby Spidey is great, Black Panther 166 is great, and Cable's good. So any of those cards are a great addition, in my opinion, to a PvE card set. And then here, yep, you went with the Thor. You got Gwenpool coming up. Nice. Even though I've had struggles with her, like getting her to do like bombastic damage, her coverage is just unbelievable. She covers so many game modes for us. Just make 100% sure that you put a rage, a mini rage on her. Do not put a proc obelisk. So no like 200% damage on the next one attack. You need the one that's like 0.9% damage per 1% crit rate for so many seconds. That's the one you want on her. It's a big deal. I put a proc on her on accident when we first started and it was terrible. Makes her like unplayable in half the modes you need to play her in. So just keep that in mind. Don't have the model nil uniform, but I think that's going to be kind of fine-ish for you since you have a tier 4 Thor. I don't think you're going to run into a lot of problems, although you do need to think about your World Boss Legend clears. So you probably want to think about getting your Hulk built up soon. He makes a decent one. He's not the best in World Boss Legend, but he's fantastic in ABX and does well for me in ABL. So he makes a really good World Boss Legend clear, in my opinion. Venom with the King in Black. You might want to just grab his new uni and fly with it. It's really good. His War Star uniform. Yeah, a proc on Gwenpool was just like torture. Don't do that to yourself. And then if you can make it, excuse me, I'm sorry. You probably won't. The tier 4 materials would be too tight. So I don't really know what to advise you for the 15% discount. It's on like the 14th, I believe, guys. I've looked at this date so many times to remember. Like people ask when that discount's coming. It is on the 14th, I believe. There it is, pre-registration. We're gonna take a look. I just want to be sure. I don't like spreading inaccurate information. If I can help it. Yes, May 14th. So in 2 weeks, we will have that event where you can. So it just looks on the splash like it's for tier 3 to tier 4, but it's not. It's like I think it's the one where you can do unlimited transcended potential or tier 3s with a discount, or you can do a tier 4 with a 15% discount. Good. If that's fine, no problem, man. That's fantastic. Just, it won't go anywhere. So like basically you're not stuck doing that instead of the 15%. You can do the 15% for the event and then just hold off. This discount on her won't go anywhere. If you locked her in, it's no problem. She's in fact, that's almost advisable. That's like a really good choice for a tier 4. For me, she's going to gain a ton of power for your account at tier 4. It'll be a huge jump for her, and she covers tons of game modes. So that's actually like really solid choice for a tier 4. The question's just going to be whether you want to take the tier 3 transcended potential discount and try and get up a couple tier 3s transcendeds during the discount period, or if you want to lock in like Doctor Strange if you can. In 14 days, 2 weeks, I think maybe you could do it. How many World Boss Legend clears are you getting a day right now? Is it just the like 2? Or are you maybe sneaking in 3? because can only do to okay. So Gwenpool's not clearing for you yet in Legend? Yeah, get her a mini rage, bro. Get a mini rage on her and she'll probably clear for you. Especially depending on the boss and once your cards get a little stronger. Once you get some P cards on there, you'll be looking good. Yeah, and then Loki at 72 with some cards and a proper mini rage, mythic mini rage obelisk, a red 6-star one, should be able to do a clear for you as well. The obelisks make a really big difference, really big difference. Getting a proper mini rage obelisk, like, crit rate or crit damage or ignore dodge or whatever here, and then the 0.8 to 1% damage per 1% of crit. Don't do dodge when you first start your account, guys, because your dodge is going to be really low. You want to use crit rate ones when you can find them. Those will make a massive difference on these characters for all the game modes. And there you go. Yeah, start really working towards getting more clears in World Boss Legend, so you can start stacking up materials and wait 14 days at least for that discount. And then when you get to that discount, ask yourself, can I tier 4 Doctor Strange or get enough of the way through tier 4ing him to benefit enough from that discount, or should I go with tier 3 transcendent potential characters and just tier 4 my Gwenpool? That'll be your choice. But your account's looking good, man. You're making good choices. It's looking really good. Looking really good. Yeah. Just those rerolls, the swords. You got like a lot of work you can do, but the work you've done looks good. All right, let's do, how much longer do you have, honey? That you take off? Are you like waiting to play Rivals? Wanted to play a match before you go. It's not going to bother me. No, not this. No, you're good if you want. Absolutely. Hey, thanks for the super chat, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Aww.
Well, that was really, really good timing, Chris, because we're going to go ahead and grab 3 more names here. So go ahead and put your IDs up. I'm going to grab a couple here and we'll do 3 more today. And then guys, on Monday, I will try to do like 12 account helps. We'll try to get in a real solid chunk. I know Monday wasn't exactly the best. So, oh boy, there's everybody. Oh boy. And man, people have been really, really good about not like spamming names when they've already been looked at, and I really appreciate that, guys, because this is not I mean, I'm not saying woe is me, but this is something that actually takes like focus and energy and isn't exactly the easiest thing to do. So playing Marvel Future Fight is easier than doing account help. we're gonna do a special treat today, as this guy's my homie. Helping me out so much, helping us all out, man. You guys don't even know how much help you've gotten from some of the people in this chat that help me out in Discord when we're not hanging out here. And we'll grab one more here. If you guys want to stop putting the IGNs up, you can. I've got like 20 here and I can only take 3, so bear with me, guys. I really appreciate the patience with like my inability to make this really, really fair. All right, we got 3. We'll get through these 3. And like I said, Monday we'll do more. And then guys, on that, the 10th day of our login, which I believe is like next Friday or something like that, when we do the big old stream, I'll stay here for like 2 hours probably and do account help for you guys at least. So there you have it. All right, let's get into it. Okay, this is a little more developed account for sure. We got Chris here with 294 agent level. Got all the new uniforms. Got it. Dude. Okay. Here you go. You ready for this? Lightning resist is a terrible stat. Recovery rate is not a good stat. You need to replace those. You need 7 quality, perfect bonus stats. You've got all attacks, crit rate, crit damage. Okay, that's fine. It's perfect. But this card is not perfect. You need to fix that. Let's see what else you got here. Dodge is decent-ish. This doesn't look like a PvP set, bro. So dodge and max HP are questionable, but good on the max HP. Physical attack proc's great. All attack, blah, 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 looks good. Next, we got crit damage, energy attack, crowd control time's terrible. This shouldn't be here. What else? Looking good. Next. Looking good. Next. Looking good. All right. Next. Looking good. Next. Looking good. All right. I don't know why, like, who am I looking at here? I don't know what you think I'm going to help you with here, because this looks like flexing, which is not what we want to do on this channel, really. We don't have a lot of use for that. It doesn't really help anybody, and it's like feels good for you, but it doesn't really help anyone else. So if you have like actual questions about that account, that's fine, but that doesn't look like an account that I can really help you with, except the things I told you are true. Those bonus stats are not optimal. So if you've got about 10,000 mythic cards, you can go ahead and try and fix your cards. All right, let's move on to the next one. I love you guys. I'm being kind of saucy, but yeah, we gotta, definitely can't spend a lot of time on that kind of thing, at least. We're really trying to actually help people that are making tough decisions and are trying to get their accounts moving forward. So first thing I see here, you've already got PvP Splash, which just be careful with hybrid sets. And again, I'm not saying people can't have hybrid sets. I'm just, because there are people who will never unlock a second card set. 1,000 crystals just isn't in the budget for that, even though I think it should be at some point. You're playing for more than like a year. But yeah, you've already got some PvP Splash, and this is like sort of a secondary PvP card. So it's not even really one of the ones you'd want to splash in for PvP, but it's not terrible. It's not a terrible card. So just keep that in mind. You don't have it crafted yet, so you may consider leaving this one uncrafted. What's up, Rosales? Leaving this one uncrafted, and then, you know, equipping some of the other better P cards that you get and focusing on crafting those first in case you change your mind on this and you want to unequip it later, use it for something else. You haven't invested into it crafting it. So that's my first piece of advice. Second, this isn't a great card. You probably know that. It's a good-ish card for first starting out, but it's not great. Thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I will tell you guys, though, I can't, like, everybody who super chats, I can't just look at your name. I can't sell account help. I love and appreciate you guys, but yeah, that would be difficult, and that would set up a really yucky precedent that people who pay get their accounts looked at, and that's not something we want to do.
Subscriptions.
I mean, maybe someday down the road, if when we do memberships, which I'm still working on, like ironing out how I want it would be a big time commitment, but we may get there. So yeah, there you go. The proc, ignore defense. You got 2 resist stats here, but this is decent, and you're going to replace it soon anyways. This one looks decent as well. This one you could reroll. These 2 cards you'll replace last. You'll replace this one first, right? And then you'll probably replace the HP main stat one player, or... oh, okay, there you go. This is McFarty. I didn't even know what kind of a legend I was looking at here. Okay, so you don't have the Zombie Strange cards, or Doctor Strange cards. No problem. Looks like you're doing the work without them. Got a little bit of cooldown here, so as you're building up your card set, you can keep in mind that you can get a lot of cooldown here on your swords. You've got the doubled up sword thing going on, which I've said enough about how I feel about that. I think most people that do that know that at some point they need to shift into one of each sword, so, you know. There you go. But other than that, these are looking pretty decent. This is nice. A 5 orange, 5 blue. It's looking good, man. Looking good. Yeah, I would iron out some of the, like maybe look at switching into one of each sword soon. And working on that all attack bonus. Okay, so you got your Hulk and you got your Venom. Interesting. And you've got Wolverine on deck and Strange. So I'm guessing, with most people, I'm pretty much guessing that you're going to use that 15% discount to tier 4 Strange. If you haven't yet, like most people that have him sitting at 80 and haven't tier 4'd him are going to want to go that route. I don't have a Discord set up yet, my friend. I'm sorry. My channel's new, man. Cynic Alex blew us up. It's just crazy. Yeah. A guy keeps saying my name. I'm just kidding. I absolutely love and appreciate everything he's done for this channel. But dude, I've been live streaming and making content for 3 months of my life total. I am struggling to do all this and build the channel and thinking about Discords and memberships and all that. Help me, help me. All right, so let's take a look here. Yeah, I would probably go for Strange with the 15%. Bro, you've got a lot of good options here. You've got a lot of characters that you're leveling to 80 really like in short order. And as long as your account can handle that, it's okay. But usually I'd advise people not to split leveling between so many characters. Like finish one out first, then move on to the next one. Because you can get yourself kind of in a tight spot doing this with your biometrics and stuff. But great characters, great uniforms. Like this is looking really good. You've got a couple World Boss Legend 1 tricks that I maybe would put less priority on for tier 4s than things like Thor that are going to help with more modes like farming and World Boss Legend and all that. Probably would stay away from tier 4 Loki because you have so much other account power at this point that getting him to 80 will get you all the usefulness you need out of him. For guidance, mainly, my friend, just 3 out of the people that are in here. Sometimes if I see a name of somebody who I haven't looked at before and has been in the streams for 2 months, I'll grab them. But other than that, I really just grab 3 names. We're already getting to the point where there's so many people in the streams that I can't, like, if I put everyone on a list, you would be waiting on a list for so long. It would just be ridiculous. And then I would be dealing with this preposterous list. So for now, unfortunately, it's not super fair, but I just try to do my best to, you know, be kind of random about it, not be too picky favorite-y, and try and just help as many people as I can. So yeah, like I said, just kind of narrow one character at a time. I would look at tier 4ing. You're more like your characters with more coverage. I don't see GP in here, which is fine. No Gwenpool yet. You do have Spider-Gwen. And it looks you're definitely clearing your world bosses every day. You got a lot of good supports already. Looks like maybe you've got some support uniforms you could pick up during the anniversary that might be really good choices. Well, you've got old Shuri and you've got old Taskmaster. And you've got Sif. But no Valkyrie yet, which is fine. You need a Mega Tier 2 for your M'Baku. But yeah, even your supports are looking pretty good. You're in like a similar boat to us where you need to just like kind of start reaching for supports that are a little bit harder to get. I don't know if you're doing your dimension missions every day to unlock characters, but might be worth it. I don't know if you're playing free to play, low spending. But yeah, getting some of those other supports. And I don't know what your plan is here, but you've got Sentry's old uniform. So, oh, weird. So I don't know. Do you have a plan between these two? Were you thinking about building one of these guys eventually, or holding off on a big PvP player? No, not yet. I'm slacking. I know I need to get on that. It's ridiculous. I'm like robbing myself of, I'm always as honest with you guys as I can be. I'm robbing my own pockets. It's really stupid. I just have this thing where I don't want to like turn on memberships if I don't have anything to offer you. And that's dumb. Honestly, I shouldn't be like that. I should just turn them on. I can adjust what they do. And like people have asked for weeks now about memberships. And so I will work on that and figure something out soon. Just an impulse buy? Okay. Well, I was going to say, so you've got old Sentry uniforms, so maybe you just like build Null or Sentry. But if you build Sentry, like I was thinking maybe this would be a good opportunity with the 50% discount to get Null, and then you've got Null with his Ballin uniform, and you've also got Sentry in his old uniform, which has value. And since we've got this new PvP game mode where you want to be building your PvP out a little wider, that might be something to consider. But that's like, again, like I hesitate to give people direct advice on what to do with characters this big, because these are big decisions. But yeah, this is, and you may not want to build either just yet, because you're still kind of getting things rolling. So it may be a little early to think about investing in a native tier 3 character. But yeah, looking real good, man. You got a lot of strong characters here. I would focus in on some of your World Boss Legend carries, getting them to tier 4. And getting some of those more niche supports. And hopefully that helps. Looking good, man. Looking good. And then we've got one more here of these. And then I'm going to look at one more thing really quick just for funsies. It's for me, not for you. Okay, let me see what we got here. I'm sorry. We got Viren. You say Viren? Viren? Either way. I know your name's something like that in chat, though. Yeah, we ain't looking at that guy. That guy's a scrub, dude. Let's see here. So 48 agent level. We're pretty new here. You got your Doctor Strange cards. This looks... I mean, come on, man. So Byron. You're in, I don't know. I think I can still pronounce that either way. Anyhow, this looks great, my friend. This is solid. This is such a solid start. This is like what our account looked like when we first started, except we had Ghost Rider instead of Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, you got your proc here, attack speed, okay. And some other, you know, this is okay. Could be better. This could definitely be better. I definitely would re-roll this card as soon as possible. I always forget which one's which. This one. Yeah, this is the one with the all attacks when you attack proc. And this one is huge. So try and re-roll this card as soon as you can. You can get better quality here and try and get those good bonus options on that card. Because it is spectacular. Come on, blue. Come on, blue all attack. Come on, blue all attack. So yeah, crafting up your Guardians of the Galaxy card. Looking good. 4 quality phys attack crit damage. This could maybe be a little better once you get more mythic cards. You're probably not in that point in your account right now where you're just like got all these extra mythic cards for rerolls because you're trying to craft. So I see that. Just eventually down the road. Yep, you got it. Exactly, brother. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You want to be getting those blue stars if you can. But once you get to the point where you've got some spare mythic cards to reroll stuff, yeah, I would actually reroll this first. Craft first. Then reroll this. Then look at your other bonus options. I think that's pretty sound advice. Because you could craft up both of these cards. They're fantastic PvE cards. 100%. And I wish you all the blue stars, my friend. All the blue stars upon thars. All right. And swords, you're doing one of each. Yep. The only advice, I give like everybody the same 2 pieces of advice here. Take advantage of the seasonal rewards from Otherworld Battle by putting teams in that are specifically there to meet the requirements of those challenges. Run with clear tickets for like 80 or 100 runs or whatever. Swap the team to the next set of requirements. Do it again. You know, do this when you're watching TV, exercising, whatever. Just set your thing up, let it rip. And then you get tons of materials to craft an initial set of swords. And it's just absolutely ballin'. And then the other thing I mentioned to everybody is your ability to re-roll these with bricked 6 gem swords that you're not going to equip to get cooldown reduction on your swords. And this is really good for new players because, first of all, you're starving for this when you first start playing on an account. Second of all, takes the pressure off of your card set to give you all the cooldown duration. So it allows you to get better attack stats and stuff on your cards that you can't get on your swords. All right, let's look at your roster. You took the Venom. Nice. So you got your banging World Boss Legend clear. You got some AB XL value. I mean, X. He doesn't do an L day. Yeah. No, he can't do an L day because it's villain. Anyways, Venom's great. Great choice. Yep, get yourself a mini rage on him. Looking good, man. Crit rate mini rage. Love it. Crit rate based mini rage. Especially good to point out. Even though with a tier 4 like this, your stats are probably close to cap. Maybe not, though, because you're new. So, hey. Really good choice on the obelisk. 200. Hey, now, dude, this is solid. You got an eye for this stuff, man. Those are the right kind of obelisks. Let's look. You got a good eye. You know what you're up to here. This is good. I don't mind chatting like where you're going from here, but you definitely have a mind for this game, and you know what you're doing. I can see that. Yeah. You got crit rate, mini rage, ignored. Looking really good, man. You've had some good luck on these obelisks. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how old this account is, but it looks pretty new, and you have some really good obelisks there. Looking great. Another 200% proc with crit rate. Whoa. Dang, dude. And they're in the right places, too. Makes me happy. You've got your crit rate obelisks on just great characters to have those 200% procs on. So good on you for that. Good thing for other new players to see. You got Riri coming up. Are you going to wait for her new uniform? Or are you looking at buying her... Okay, yeah, you're burning through them. You didn't get them that easy, I see. Are you waiting for her Disney Plus show, or are you going to go ahead and grab her uniform during the anniversary? Still deciding. Yeah, we got her too, and I'm thinking about waiting, honestly, because there's a lot of better supports, and I think she might become a really good support with her new uniform. I think people, like, it's hard to overvalue a support, but I think she kind of gets a little overhyped. She's pretty niche with her support, and it's not the best in the game. And as much as I like her, I think it's more when she came out, the support was more impressive than it is now. So I'm hoping with her new uniform, she'll be a little more impressive as a support. And then with Taskmaster, obviously, you for sure want to wait. Somebody said earlier, I think Thanos Vibes posted that, and I can't confirm this, I haven't looked yet, but somebody said in chat that they posted that Thanos Vibes said we get tier 4 villain combat female for Taskmaster. Tier 4, let's go. That is so huge for free-to-play players. I'm over here freaking out. I haven't even let myself freak out about it yet. That is so huge for us, guys. A combat villain female tier 4 support available to free-to-play players. You get her for free at 6 stars. I mean, come on, dude. That's my anniversary dreams come true. That's like everything I wanted from the anniversary right there. Beautiful, beautiful. So as long as they don't do something so stupid like strip away all her support value, which I so super doubt. There's no way. Anyways, I would bring up maybe Thor for farming. Bring up your farmer. I don't know if you have an aversion to Thor, but you have his uniform, so I assume you're bringing him up. You got him 62. It looks like you're doing a little bit of the thing where you end up leveling up. Well, no, you're not doing it bad. You just have Spidey at 66. Oh, is this guided quest? This is guided quest, isn't it? That's my guess. That's guided quest. And this is who you're actually leveling. Could be wrong, though. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Yep. That's guided quest, and this is who you're actually building. Good man. I was thinking about the rest of your account. I was like, probably not making that mistake, to be honest with you. Yeah, dude, it's looking really good, man. I would bring Thor up. I would think about tier 4s like Thor, Doctor Strange. I don't know. You'd be a good person to tell us whether or not you feel like Loki's value was missed with the tier 4. I don't think it will be. I think basically what I think is with the anniversary the way it is, being able to get a tier 4 Venom or something, or Hulk, like day 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever, you go into dispatch with this character, dude. I mean, tier 3 Loki is nothing compared to a tier 4 Venom with this uniform. Nothing. So you, like, what dispatch stage have you pushed to, out of curiosity, with Warstar Venom? This is why I'm scared of account help, guys, because I like you guys and I like talking about this stuff, so I get stuck here for so long. Stuck on 8-1. 12-5 now with Venom. Yeah, so you have no, yeah. Unless you want it for ABX or ABL, I mean, ABL, or both, if you use them like we do, but you're probably past his value. And I thought that would happen because it, like, there's something about Loki's kit that makes him incredibly value early game when you're first ripping through dispatch and stuff. But if you have a tier 4 Venom, man, it just like trounces all that value. There's just no reason. So yeah, I think you're doing great here, man. Hopefully you found some of that helpful. You definitely have a mind for what you're doing. Your account looks absolutely great. Keep up the hard work. All right, guys, that's all. That was 6 today for account help, but I'm going to do one more thing here. I gotta stop, and I'll like lose my voice if I do too many of these, frankly. I won't be able to talk, and then we won't be able to do anything for the next, what am I doing? You're derp-de-derp. Where's my guy? There you are. Come here, you. Come here, you. Get over here. Well, first of all, your cards suck, dude. They're freaking terrible. I've never seen such a horrible card set in my life. Guy doesn't even know how to roll swords. Literally doesn't even know that they're all supposed to be the same color. It's ridiculous. Doesn't even know. Like, look at this. He let one yellow gem onto this blue sword. Like, what a fool. That's ridiculous. Dude builds null, right? and then gets Sentry. I mean, come on, bro. Like, pick a lane, dude. Pick a lane, right? Odin? Who even has Odin, man? Who even has Odin? This guy's terrible. Horrible character. I hear he stinks. Ghost Rider? Pfft. Pfft. Doesn't even look cool. This uniform doesn't even have the respect to look cool. It's like the least he could do, right? No cool weapons, no chains, no chainsaws. I mean, he's garbage, really, when it comes down to it. And I've never seen this guy do anything useful in my life. In fact, this particular Namor, of all the Namors in the world, I have never seen do anything interesting. Ever in my life. Yeah. In case you guys are wondering, I'm being really sarcastic. Des, did you actually have any questions? Still torn on who to choose for your selector? Really? I believe you, dude. Shoot, man. Yeah, because you've got a lot of combat power. But this is villain, right? Yeah. Still, I believe. Or is he hero in this uni? Yeah, this is our buddy. This is a friend of mine. Desmond helps us all out. Desmond's one of the people that I talk to behind the scenes who's helped us out with a lot of testing and a lot of information for everybody. So I'm just being silly. I just came to take a look, and you actually did have a question. Yeah. Who to take from the selector? Dude, that selector, see, you're in a position, man, where that selector is like, I mean, I don't know, maybe Venom, honestly. I don't know. You don't have, like... So, sure, you could take Spider-Man. You could. Spider-Man might be an option, you know what I mean? You could build out, so, like, here's your options, right? Because I'm not going to help you. You know I'm not going to give you, like, the answer that you want. I'm stuck on 13.5, Shadow, is where we're at right now. Waiting to push through it, hopefully with Strange, with a Rage in Tier 4. Venom, Hulk, or Thor. Okay. Oh. Let me see. Venom, Hulk, or Thor. And then where's our value? I assume everybody's Tier 3. Is that a safe assumption, or is anybody sitting down here? No, they're all up there, right? I didn't see Hulk, but I'm sure I just rolled right past him. Desmond is the GOAT, dude. This account was free to play, right? For a long time, you played this free to play. And I think you said you had spent a little bit at this point or something like that. Or maybe it's the other way around. Like you spent a little bit and now you're not. I can't remember. But yeah, man. That is tough. You got Venom. No, they're not all up here. Yeah, they're in various states of leveling. Am I blind? Did I miss, like, where is this guy? Where is this guy? Thank you. I'm just like blind. Woo! It's because he's wearing this old piece of junk. Didn't even recognize the fool. I was looking for red instead of green. And then where's your Thor? Where's he at? I didn't see him either. I'm blind, man. Where is your Thor? Did I pass him too? No, there he is. 62. I like Thor, man. I like Thor. You take Thor from 62 to Tier 4. I like that. Grab his Allfather. You could take Hulk for ABX, or ABL and ABX, yeah. I don't know. Thor's 62, right? Yeah, Thor's 62. Yeah. Yeah, you have Ghost Rider. Dude, I mean, this choice is kind of arbitrary. It doesn't, nothing is, I don't think there's a choice here that has a massive impact on your account. Like, you have Wolverine for ABX. I think I would take Hulk. God, he's old, though. This is a really tough choice. This is a really tough choice. So I've heard that Wolverine can outscore Venom in ABX. And I don't know that that's going to be true for everybody, but I know he's competitive. And you've got a greed on him, which I think lets him actually do decent in ABX. So it's like, do you want the old Hulk uniform with risk of being replaced, but it'll give you stronger scores in ABXL? Or do you want to get the Venom? But I feel like your Venom doesn't add a ton of value to your account. It does, but yeah, it's kind of a no-lose. It's like a no-win, no-lose situation. More no-lose than no-win. Like, whatever you do is kind of a win. Because he's old. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Oh, man. I don't know, brother. That's a tough choice. That is a really tough choice. I like Thor, and he's level 62, so maybe I'd go with Thor. Again, like, you can't really lose here. If you decide you wanted Venom, you can just go tier 4 Venom. Like, it doesn't... There's no... Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, or you could take, like, a PvP pick. But Hulk does okay in PvP, so... I don't know. Ant-Man mic drop. No. Whew. I don't know. I'll think on it, Desmond. I'll tell you later. I'll think on it, and we'll get back to you. All right, my friends. Wow. That was a lot. I'm tired. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thanks so much. There's been so many people in the streams throughout the anniversary. I appreciate it tremendously. I don't think I got through everything I wanted to do on stream today, and that's fine, because we'll just do it tomorrow. Again, I appreciate you all. We're going to call this one for today. I still got tons of gameplay to do in the game. I'll grind it out, and we'll get back to it in the morning. If you had some fun today, found this helpful at all, go ahead and hit that like button. Helps the stream spread as VODs once they get posted. If you want to see more of the live stream series that we do every day at 8:30 a.m. on this channel Pacific time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We also have several guides on the channel that are really in depth for new players and stuff, so check those out if you want as well. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play. You guys are amazing. 10-year anniversary hype. Let's go. Woo! See y'all in the morning.